My God, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Ooh, we're back in this game. We're doing VR for how long? I don't know.
Raidnade said, hey there, Grin, how's it going?
What's good, Raid? How are you, man? Hopefully you've had a lovely day. Hopefully you got some rest. Hopefully you're not, your sleep schedule is getting back on track.
Lone Syndicate said, Grin, what's up? That ZZ live stream happen and I'm hyped.
Ooh, hell yeah, man. I was going to say, Lone had a funny comment. He said, psst, Grin, word on the street is that Sambi is getting a buff. I thought, oh shit, okay. Well, first of all, that would be amazing. I really hope the buff doesn't come in the form of another character you need. And hopefully it's just like a, hey, you know how you bought this character assuming that she'd be better than the Archer guy? Turns out, yikes. Marginally maybe better. Even then, I'm not sure. I think it's the same. I thought I seen like a damage comparison. Difference is like a 10% differential. Anyways, who knows? Once again, my friends, TLDR, you make sure to use the thing. Oh, am I going to hit the right button? I should have put my headset on yet. Make sure you use TTS because we're doing streamy things and I can't quite see y'all. I have to like tip my head out and that always, oh, there's my dumb body. Also, I'll talk about that in a minute. There we go. Now you just see VR. Good. All right. Also, by the way, we might at the halfway point, or maybe maybe a little more than halfway point, maybe like an hour and a half, we'll switch over to the Borderlands Fiesta, man. We got Harlow, we got Amon, and they both look absolutely cool, except not really. Well, for me, Amon looks great. But Harlow, man, to me, it's not, well, it is kind of like a
Lone
better
Syndicate
version.
said they mentioned Anby is going through training to unlock her potential, and if you remember, Ellen's buff was called potential in game.
Ooh, okay, that's hype. If that's the case, then hell yeah, we love that. Yeah, because they made her seem like a cyborg death monster, and then she kind of became. So if anything, she should have already been like fully trained, but maybe she's like coming back into it. I don't know, but yes, Harlow looks. I don't know, man. It's funny because like I guess like to me, Vex or like the Siren is what I wanted the Sirens to eventually become, like just not just another phase lock type situation. And I guess if I look at Harlow in the same way, Harlow has like a similar thing where she does seem like you can like you basically can phase grab someone and then you can throw them into the ground like a ball, which is kind of cool. But is it as cool as like summoning a bunch of like fucking spectral wraiths or something? I don't think so, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, she also looks like she's a very supportive base character. I guess I was hoping for more, and maybe I haven't watched enough videos talking about her skill set or builds, but it just seems a little like, I don't know. It's not that it's not going to be OP, because the thing is Randy Pitchford went on record saying this is the character he'll be first playing and the character that he likes the most. And there's a fucking ongoing trend within Borderlands series where the character that Randy likes...
said, I like the look of Harlow as the co-op focused, crowd control, support class.
The look of Harlow looks great.
And I knew you wouldn't find her appealing.
Yeah. No, I as soon as I got some of her skills, I was like, yeah. But anyways, whenever Randy Pitchford's favorite character tends to be like overtuned and also never gets nerfed. So... here's hoping that everyone is as absurd, or at least can be as absurd as Harlow, because I have a feeling she's going to be pretty good, even though she's not, which maybe is a good, like the best case scenario, because she actually is going to be support based. So like you're going to actually be able to run her in co-op and actually feel the effect of her being in your party, which is cool. So maybe that's good that character, like a support character, is actually just like also able to do damage and do good things instead of always kind of being at the mercy of like, well, I give some of my buff to you guys, so therefore it's ass for me as well. And you're like, Argh. Oh, also thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see. I want to say this name correctly. Lunia? Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I fucked that up. It's a whole name and a half. Can I call you Lun? Do you have
Lone Syndicate said, well, they also showcase Envy alongside Seed in Orphe. Those two look like they're gonna make the all-attacker team a thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, weird. Okay, so Seed and Orphe. Oh, also Seed? Dang. I hope I could just go with the one. Lunia? Is that right? It's just the Lunia. Lunia? Dude, I don't know why. It's so hard for me to do the bridge. I can do one in a separate, but the bridge is kicking my ass. Everyone gets it wrong. Well, oh no. Well, Oh, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you real quick about what we're doing here in-game. Okay, so we're messing with the Splinter mod, as well as a bunch of cool new maps. Now, the thing is, I don't know if the maps actually are maps in the sense that you can do something in them, or if it's just like, here's an empty void for you to like spawn shit in and fight. Once again, this is the two issues that Blade and Sorcery and Bone Lab have. There is not a lot of things for you to do. There's so much stuff. There's so much toys. There's so many trinkets. There's so much cool shit. But and then we're just like, okay, I guess I'll go spawn an enemy and kill him, and then spawn another enemy and kill him too. It's not like, there's this giant tower, go climb it, and at the top of it there's a fucking big-ass orc or something. Kill that motherfucker or something. So, yeah. But alas, let's hope these mods installed properly. So, Splinter should be considered a dagger, I believe. What is a blink rod also? What? Oh my god. What is this? When did I install this? Is it like I throw it? Well, that's in the attic now. Jeez. Okay. I don't know. Is it a spell button? I don't know. Oh, that's what it is. It's one of these. Wow. That's kind of cool. Well, very neat. Stop glowing. All right. Splinter, is that it? It is. Oh, I got too much shit on my character. Oh, we do have the cool other weapon, but fuck it, that's old news. We also have that. Let's get more Splinter. Don't know why Splinter doesn't have an icon, but hey. Oh shit, let's leave it there. Okay, good. More Splinter. We need a lot of Splinters. No, grab that son of a bitch. Oh fuck. Damn it. This can go. This can go. This can keep. Spawn. Beautiful. Alrighty. So, I think that's it. But I also think this is a thing when it comes to Splinter. Alright. Well, didn't quite pan out. Is it like this? Okay, that's what it is. That's so cool, dude. Anyways, alright. So that's the powers. Alright, let's pause, read chat. What's up, guys? Sorry. It's gonna be a little scattered. Lonnie, that's how you say, that's how I say, okay. Grin has dyslexia. Bear with me is tough because there's also sometimes when like it's not even just dyslexia. It's sometimes my brain is just like, can we just shorten it a little bit to something like a nickname, perhaps? It's like what if I always said McFlufferkins instead of just fluff? You know what I mean? If I addressed you every time and I said McFlufferkins says this, it's quite a bit. Same thing if I said Lone Syndicate says this. I would just say Lone, you know? But who else said that thing? Well, they're also going to showcase Ambi alongside Seed and Orphe. Yeah, I'm curious. Is Seed the mecha lady, Lone? And what does she do as far as that? Like, is she going to be like integral when it comes to that? Like building a good attack team?
Said you call Grin.
Yes. So like you said that Seed and then Orphe and Zenless are going to be put alongside Sambi. Is Seed like super conducive to the attack team working, or is it only like, yeah, like I don't know if I feel like Orphe is much more of an attack scaler thing, whereas I don't know what Seed does.
McFlufferkins said yeah, but shorthanding helps most people, on top of the other wires being crossed.
Yes, multiple of those things.
Raidnade said yes, Seed is the mecha girl.
She is, okay. Okay, so this is the issue. I thought he would have had instructions. Yikes. He doesn't. The mod author, who's brilliant, who made this, had a video that he showed off, so we may have to watch that video live, which is going to be hella weird, but hey. Yeah. What should I get? Should I get this one first? Grab the back shard of the Splinter and pull back to form a slingshot. Press the spell wheel, a button to fire off shards that can be shot to rocket between them. Gotcha. All right, we have the one. Let's start with just the one. Nope. Okay, so, god damn it. Okay, so the reason why these weapons are so fucking cool, and I'm sure you've seen a thumbnail if you've ever been in the VR space, but essentially each one of these are their own individual physics items. So you can throw it, and it will always arrive back to the target, which is
said
very
Seed
cool.
is coming first, Orphean Magus plus Mercury, the Bangbu, will be the second half of the update. Both are attack agents that buff other attack agents via Aftershock and other exclusives.
Okay. I was trying to Bangbu will be buffing both are attack agents that buff other attack agents. Yeah, I was just wondering if both of them are buff attack agents and not just
Lone Syndicate said GRINN both Seed and Orphe are kinda complex. It would be easier for you to react to the live stream.
Yeah.
And then I can explain it in simpler terms.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should do. I was just wondering if but basically what I'm wondering, I'm coming from the position of like, oh, well, I have all this money to pull, like buy a character in Zenless because I saved up a bunch of gems. Should I don't really think I have enough to go for both. So should I go for Orphe or should I go for Seed? And, you know, I don't think I have the choice to go for both. Also, I don't know if they both require their weapon to be used effectively, you know? So I'm not sure, but yeah. We'll kind of play it by ear, but we'll wait to talk about those kind of things, I think, until we get to Zenless, or at least when we're sitting down. I think. But alas, pointing the right way. Okay, good. So, the Shattered Blade is essentially just like this. It's got like these bunch of shattered things that will always return to
side note, I love the sound effects of the splinter bits.
Yeah, they sound like glass almost. But I think, yes, so if we hold down the trigger, it goes like that, which then it turns into like a reach blade. Oh, dude. That's so sick. But yes, you can like yeet it forward and get like extra hits, I think. And I think they're all persistent. Yeah, and you guys can see they're all physics based. So they'll always come back to the center, which is so satisfying, dude. Oh my god, that's so cool. And I think, is it this? There's like not slow down. There's a certain button. So it did say, no, shit, okay. So it did say that if I grab, yes, so it becomes a slingshot. Dude, that's so sick. And I think if I fire, or do I let go? That's what it is. And it will shoot out a bunch of the shards, I think. Maybe. Or also, maybe that's what it is. So you can grab it and then fire. And eventually, come on, it'll come right back. That's so unbelievably sick. Oh, man. I do think there's a way
Lone
to fire
Syndicate
multiple.
said I will say the live stream sold me on Seed completely. Because
Okay.
at first I was unsure, but they know how to sell you a character. I can't wait.
Yeah, I thought there was a way to fire multiple. Maybe it's just the one. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was a way to do multiple shots, but I think maybe not. Maybe you just have to let go, and then you would let... Oh, that's what it is. It just comes back. Eventually. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Come back! Come back, there we go. Wow. So it's like a deadly shotgun, or shot. And it eventually will come back. Do I have... I do. What do I have equipped? There, I have you. So... Okay, so if it hits someone, it seems to be way more responsive. Yeah, that's awesome. Whoa, I missed. Come back. There you are. Yeah, that's so cool. And again, we can elongate it and still, I think, hit. There we go. So if you spawn another one. Hello. Can I reach you? Yes, I can.
11,234 said, you, let's go green.
So it does weirdly work. And of course, it still works as just a weapon itself. Yeah. Also, maybe we should get a different type of enemy. Is this one? Stop grabbing the shards. Where does this go? Stop grabbing the shards. There, left side. Okay. Let me quickly change the enemy type we have, because I keep summoning these weird fucking things. Blade dancers, NPC spawner. That's where it is. What should we do? Toss. We want toss, but what is select character? Scavenger? That might be good. Get away. Alright. Just a guy with normal bear skin. Okay, so it is a normal sharp weapon. Yes. But if we do this, we get range. Oh, it's kind of difficult. There we go. You really have to give it beans. It feels like a whip in a weird way. Anyways, that's a little brutal. Oh, so cool. And again, we always have a slingshot. But I do believe you can basically, maybe it's just if you hit, it like immediately comes back. Yeah, okay. But if you miss, then it kind of flies. Well, it comes back now really fast. Yeah, see, that's what I was used to. That's what I've seen in videos where you could really, like, have it come back immediately fast. There we go. That's so unbelievably sick. Come back. Oh, sorry. That's so, it feels so satisfying, the fact that it's just boom, right back. All right, let me read chat for a little bit. Okay, so that was one of the skills, which is a slingshot, baby. What is the mod called? The mod is, it's interesting because it's called Splinter, but it's only accessible through Linika's Discord mod, or Discord, sorry, Discord, not Discord mod. But if you just go to, there's a channel called Downloadable Content that covers a lot of Blade and Sorcery downloadable content on YouTube, and he made a video about it. So if you just type in Blade and Sorcery Linika or Splinter, you'll probably get a mod thing that will send you to Linika's Discord. Then you just join his Discord. You go down to upcoming mods, not even mod. He has a mod page, weirdly enough, and he has like upcoming mods. And for whatever reason, he's posted a lot of those there. It's not in the mod tab though. It's in like the upcoming mods, which I guess he's just uploaded as like beta versions, which makes sense because this doesn't have a tutorial image, so it's not quite done yet, even though it's all functioning, I guess, you know. But yes. Ooh, but there's so much more with this mod, like so much more that we haven't even touched the surface of it. Also, Lone says I will say the live stream sold me on Seed completely because at first I was unsure, but they know how to sell you a character. I can't. Yeah, well shit. Maybe we'll have to watch like the character breakdown at the end of the stream. I mean, not at the end, but when we get a chance, when we're no longer in the VR realm, okay? All right, so we have this. I feel like I'm missing something that this can do, but the cool part about this, I do believe, is each one of... Oh, ooh, it didn't love that. My game did not love that. Yes, it can take fire, but I thought individual shards can also take fire. Yes. So if I grab them and I infuse them with cool magic... You can get a cool-ass dagger like this. Although it's kind of hard to see this one. This one's effect. Oh, that's because that's the special... That's the special arcane magic. There we go. This is gravity magic. Oh! Oh! It doesn't love that. It really doesn't love this. Ooh. It hated that. Can I, get rid of that? Can I... Get rid of the thing? Get rid of the effect. Lagging my game out. There, good. Okay. Sorry, sir. Get. All right. Let's get another upgrade. So that was a slingshot upgrade, which seemed pretty good. Not as OP as I think. Maybe if like you're trying to be an assassin, you can just shoot somebody. It's kind of a pain in the ass to come back. Come back. There we go. It is kind of a pain in the ass to find out where it's aiming. I know it's supposed to be in between these 2 points. Like these 2 things, like this thing and this thing, but it doesn't quite, yeah, it feels like it's still by feel. Come back, okay. We just do this, and then we'll let me have more things. Cool, okay. What should we get? This maybe? Spell wheel button to yes, okay, so this one's really cool. So disassemble? Tap the spell wheel button to disassemble and reforge the splinter. I might be saying, well, why would I want to do that? Because it essentially gives you like a shotgun, if I'm not mistaken. So we do one of these. No, it's the spell mod. This. So if we just hit it normally, it just breaks. Bunch of shards. We activate it again. It comes back together. But I think I gotta get better at this. It's really. Damn it. Am I doing it too early? There we go. So imagine you're fighting someone and fighting someone. Pocket sand, missed, damn it. But it can go through people. Yeah, I really got to get better at it. There we go, that's what I wanted. And hell yeah. So that's the thing, block. The only thing that's a bit of a pain is I can't grab it because each one of these are grabbable. So you'll go to like make a grab and you'll grab a shard. Which, by the way, I don't know if this still has like stab physics. It does. Brutal. Okay. Okay. But throw, grab, stab, grab again, disassemble. Except is it like that? Okay, that's good. It's almost like, yeah. You don't want to do this because it will go down. You want to tip your hand. You want to go almost do a punch like that. Ah. Ah. Oh. So satisfying. All right, so that's one method. Stab, stab, throw. Combine all parts again. Oh, it works so well too. Like you'd think it would lag the hell out of your game, which it might. Come on, here we go. No, okay. Take it. No, no, please. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. So there's also this one, which should we use it soon? Yeah, probably. Okay, so this one's really cool. Holster the blade while you hold trigger to pull the shards into a gauntlet around your hand. There we go. Okay, so holster the blade while you hold the trigger. Okay, so I don't know. Ow, ow. So throw you there, sir. All right. So we holster it. We do this, then we holster it. Yes. So now. That's so cool. Now we have, we have a Wolverine claw, which is pretty sick because I do think this can actually, like, well, this still persists. Yes, it still persists. So if you wanted to, like, block an attack, I do still think, let me borrow this. I do think this is still real physics, so it will block an attack. But if you wanted more reach, you would do this, and now you have a makeshift Wolverine claw. Which is so unbelievably sick. In fact, maybe we should. All right. Well, this is exactly why we shouldn't. Yup. Damn it. We should be very careful. I wish. Does anyone know how to despawn things within this game? Because I do not, unfortunately. Could I unbreak myself by doing this? How do I go to it? Is it like this? Do you have to be emptied hand? I don't know. Damn it, is it like this? Alright, Well. Can I leave this way? Yes. Okay. Now, okay. How do I get rid of this? This is causing me to teleport when I grab. Can I say delete? There we go. Okay, good. Whew. Where's the other thing? Yeah, hopefully it doesn't fucking kill us. All right, anyways. That was a weird adventure. Anyways. Let me summon an actual baddie and see. All right, come on. I just want to see if I can block this with my hand. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, right. I have a skill that slows down time. Oh. Okay, it does kind of work. Oh, yeah, it does work. Although I don't know if that's what that skill is. Okay. In worst case scenario, we can just bomb. It's funny because it does have telekinesis, so you'll stab someone, and eventually it'll like keep trying to come back to its whole group. Come through. There we go. It finally comes back. Oh, it does get a little laggy because it's probably trying to fight its way back to my hand. There we go. So cool. And I think you can do this with multiple weapons. I don't know if we can stack though. So if we do this, what if we? No, it doesn't work that way. But we can do it on the other side where we do this. Well, we should have been able to do that like that. There we go. So now we have double. And also, I think this is still like we can still grab stuff like this. So we still have a weapon, but we also have a fist. Which is pretty sick. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I know this is like, maybe it's not as cool as to everybody else. But I'm having a time of my life. Anyways, I think we would just grab them and then they'd combined and then we would store them and then be back to normal. All right, great. So we got a concussive throw. We got Wolverine claws as well as kind of like a makeshift shield. as well as what else? I think that was it. Oh, and the slingshot. I'm missing the slingshot, right? We got the slingshot as well, and now we have the other. I really wish I could have deleted most of the shit in this area. I don't know how to. I guess I could like manually grab it and just do delete, but sometimes it doesn't take, you know, like that. Why? Why don't you let me delete
Catman
this?
11234 said feels like the first 3 episodes of an isekai with the main character messing with new powers.
That's such a good. That's so poignant. Also, Think says if you can't get the effect off, I think you could try put it in the water to get it off. I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, the thing. Oh yeah, I see. The the teleportation thing. Also, OJ says, "Hey, what's good, OJ?" Kat says, "Feels like through episode 3. Listen, man, we're doing our best in this crazy world. Honestly, this would be a pretty bad world to be isekai in. It feels like there's nobody here, but you're like completely isolated. But you do have access to powers. Maybe I also have to fight like giant golems. But honestly, the golems pretty shitty. So I don't know. Would you guys accept being isekai into this world if like you were dead, like you're dead right now, horrible, or you could continue your life in this world?"
McFlufferkin said, "Well, I said I was going to stream at the same time, and then didn't notice go live was still yet to be pressed. Alas."
What are you playing right now, Fluff? What are you going to stream? I am curious. I bet it's going to be a great game. Oh. Sorry, I was drinking water. Oh. Man. Oh, all right. What is our other skills? Let's see. What else do we need? Also, I thought this one was same, but what is this? Hold the spell wheel button to flip the splinter into the backhand form. Hold the spell wheel. Okay. So the spell wheel normally just discombobulates it. What?
McFlufferkin said cyberpunk.
Ooh, cyberpunk. Okay. So we have that still, but we can hold down the spell button. All right. We have a weird dagger vibe. I guess it does get some good range. Can I, like, swap it? I can. Oh, I see. So now it's like a little bit of an axe? What if I hit the button? Okay, the trigger button usually, like, elongates. It doesn't exist. Can we throw these? A little bit. Let's fight an actual aggressive enemy. All right. Let's see. I want to try to cut that hand. Ooh! Okay, well, that was weird. That was also quite a cleave. I do have mods that increase the... Oh, shit. The attack speed. Jeez. Oh, well, that's bound to happen. It's gone. Well, luckily I have another one of these too. Honestly, I feel like that one can't be understated. Just like shrapnel. Shrapnel, go! It's pretty crazy. Also, I think, yeah, pretty OP. Anyways, yeah, maybe if you were... let's try that again. Let's see. What if you were way more aggressive? I got kicked you, sir. Yeah, okay, that might be good. I mean, dude, if there was ever like an MMO where you could like sword or some shit, where you could block someone's attack, block someone's attack, do this. That would be pretty cool, man. And also just that. I feel like you get really good at throwing that in the right way. Yeah. Oh. All right, we also need to replace one because we're now down one knife. And you guys might be saying, well, why do we need multiple daggers, Grin? Well, there's a point. There's a reason for it, not just chaos. Spawn. All right. Back. All right. Let's see. So we got that ability. Stop moving. Stop. Stay there. Okay. All right. What's next? Is it this one? Hold the trigger and spell wheel button to enter focus mode. Okay, so trigger and spell both. Okay. Reach in and grab to spawn more splinters or shatter other splinters nearby to fuse them together into a new form. Let's say that one because that's kind of like the big pooba, I think. Smart. What is this? Hold the trigger and tap the spell wheel button to enter smart mode. Point at enemies to eliminate them or punch to send the shard flying in a shotgun burst. Okay. Hold the trigger and tap the spell wheel. Okay, that'll enter it into smart mode. All right. That sounds like we're starting to get into some like true chaos. Well, I always hate when I come outside. I think it's because all the shit is over there. All right. So, hold the spell wheel. What happened to the? Okay, well we have this. Oh, it's back there. Shit. Okay, well, whatever. All right. So we hold the spell wheel and tap the thing. Okay. And now what? Oh, do you guys? Oh shit, it's on my right. Look at it. Do you guys see it? Ugh, it's to my left. We're seeing VR through my right eye, but it's there. I promise. And now point. Oh no, point. Did it say point at enemy? Or do I gotta do that or a punch? Do I do a full punch or is it my left hand? Oh. Oh. That's so cool. Oh, also that killed her immediately. Okay. So we can also just point, right? Him? That one. Kill. Well, that works. Just doing the kind of this does it, but okay, we gotta go back and read it. Also, I probably should. Can I just grab it and this? Is it okay? Good. So now it's not doing that. Can I switch hands? No. So we hold and then it's so hard for me to do with my right hand for reasons. This tap there. So now it's there. Okay, good. So now it's just hanging out. All right. What was the one again? This one or this? No, this one, I think. Smart, yeah. Hold down the trigger and wheel, point at an enemy to eliminate them or punch to send a shard flying and then a shotgun burst. All right, well, maybe we need to point better. Point better, maybe. Or maybe they need to be an enemy? That could be it. Let's try enemy. Nope, I grabbed him. I want to point. That one. That's the one. I'm pointing. No, I'm not trying to grab him. How do you point? Is it like this? I keep grabbing them. Stop grabbing the fucking... There. I'm pointing. It's not... Can I just do a punch? Like that? Too bad we can't do multiple. Maybe we can. We just gotta... I don't know, man. Do we gotta, like, aim and that? I don't know. This is really, I'm not sure how to use this one to the best of my ability. Okay, so when we grab it... No, when we grab it... Fucking Christ. There. It does a thing. So it looks like it's in a prime state. I don't know. When I hold the trigger, it goes into a weird, different thing. I wonder if you can just keep sending them. No, maybe, I think so, because it locks on to enemies. Maybe I just need multiple. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. This. Fuck. Stop. There. And go. Go. Okay, so it will auto-track to multiple people and we can pull them back. Gotcha. So if enemies in armor, I don't think it will kill them outright. So this looks a little OP, but these are all people who are just chilling. And it's pretty easy to grab it. There we go. I think it will always go back, though. It's weird that, can we do this with multiple? So if I... This, and then this button. And I put it away. Oh, no, I gotta grab it, right? So it's this, and then this. No, doesn't. Maybe we can only have one at a time? Oh, I gotta hold the thing. That's why I'm fucking up. Okay, this and then this. Oh, now you have multiple. Oh my god. So is that like double the shrapnel? Stop grabbing people. That's the only negative of it. It's this. Yes, so it's times 2 your initial effect. That's so unbelievably cool. How crazy. How many can you do? God damn, I keep grabbing the shards. That. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. What is that? Oh. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I did something. Okay, so I want to do this, then this. There. So now I have 3. Oh my god. I do think there is a thing where like you can't point. I just am not doing it right. Or maybe like they're not hostile? I don't know. But that's so fucking cool, dude. Boom, I think you can just keep... I wonder how you fight Gollum if it will auto-seek on the things. And they'll all come back. That's so cool. And based on like how your arm is positioned, it just like hovers around you. That's so cool. And then if we want to grab them, we'll just put them away. That is the only thing that's not good, is sometimes the shards don't come back. So, what if I... How is it again? Is it this and then this? Yeah, so now it's normal. But it doesn't give me all the things. Uh-oh. That was weird. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, yes. All right. We have one in here that we left, right? I think I lost... No, it's still there. Okay, good. All right, whew, we're almost there. This is the last one, and then we'll start grinding these weird levels. But yes, also, what's good, Nong? Nong, we are becoming a... I don't know what you'd call it, a blade mancer? I don't know, a shatter blade? I'm not sure what the mythological or build thing is. But we're becoming quite the menace. Although a lot of times, what is it called, Lineca, his mods come across as like obscenely overpowered, but a lot of times they're actually not, because he doesn't give you any sort of weird like armor-piercing thing usually. I mean, this one I think might be... Well, it's interesting because it depends. Sorry. There's a lot of stuff that could make it overpowered. The only thing I think would be a huge thing is armor in this game is always Kingpin, so if you're fighting an enemy with a helmet, the little shard ain't going to go anywhere, so unless you heat it up. So... I mean, maybe that's where you have to do 2 steps instead of 1. Summon the heat-seeking blade and then heat it up. But still, it sounds like it's like easier, but you're better off just running at them with a dagger and like hitting them in the head. They usually die. Anyways, this is the last thing that we have to show, but it's probably the most crazy. But it's called Fuse. Hold down the trigger and spell wheel button to enter fuse mode. Reach in and grab to spawn more splinters, or shatter other splinters nearby to fuse them together into a new form. Okay, so we hold both of the things, and we enter fuse mode. Okay. So, if we grab this... Okay, so we grab this, where it's not laggy out here as much. This spell menu, and then this. And now we're in fuse mode. And do I grab one of these? Oh my god! That's so cool. Where do I put it? Can I keep grabbing more? Oh, it forms around your hand. Am I full? I am. Can we drop it? So, oh, dude. That's so cool. And then you can grab it. Oh, to nothing. This is a bug, though, I think. There's like one shard that just doesn't arrive. Kind of odd, but I digress. And then I don't know how to make it fuse. Do we do this one as well? I don't know. How do we fuse them together? Do we hold this? So that's the special weird mode. But how do we make a bigger thing? Let's go read that again. We got a lot of shatter blades, but I'm a wee bit confused. We need a shatter blade. Yeah, I think the ones that are spawned are like half made. They don't have like the base. They don't have that one. So I guess you can't throw. I think I just stabbed myself. Ow. This. Come on. This. Uh-oh. Does this not count as a... Oh, maybe that's not a real one. Maybe there's only like... Yeah. Okay, weird. So it can tell which one's a false one. Fucking Christ. Oh, can I not store that? Or already in use? I don't know. Anyways. This. Okay. What was that? Where's the... It has a brain in it. Okay. This one. Fuse. No, that's smart. Fuse. This. Yes. Okay. Alright, what if, enter fuse mode, reach in and grab to spawn more splinters, or shatter other splinters nearby to fuse them together into new form. How does one do that, though? Oh, maybe we gotta, like, shatter them, sorry. So, in order to do this, we need to shatter it, and then do this. Oh! Yes! And it creates a greatsword, dude. Hell yeah! So that was the cool thing. So even though you have a dagger, you can control these tiny shards so you can actually make a real cleaving sword with great range. Let's see how good this thing is. Oh, this guy's not a fucking enemy.
We go.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I really gotta get the... the mod that what do you call it? I have a mod that like increases aggression, but it ends up just making them kind of like wily.
Blade is ready.
Oh shit! Get all the way in. Leg. Give him back. See, that's my only weird worry, is that it's oh god, the blade. We need grip strength. Yeah. It fell into oblivion. Well, it's okay because now we have the power. Oh god. Oh no, that one's a fucking okay. This. Grab another one there. Another one there, and then we can, I guess, grab another one. Disarm. There we go. And so that's a great sword. All right, we're back. That's a great sword. Very cool. Sir, die. All right, great sword. Very cool. It should have. Should I fucking do this right? There's a bug here where there's always like this chunk missing. It shouldn't be missing. It's because, is it this? Yeah, it's because this is missing. But maybe if we store that, grab that. And that one's also fake. They're all fake. This is eventually going to fucking destroy my entire... There, we got 2 ones that are real. So, if I do this... Come here. Is it this? Okay. Then we do this. Then we do this. Now we have it. See, that's how it's supposed to look. Let's give it one more, just so it's not being weird, right? Because all the other ones are fake. Yeah. We want one that doesn't have... There we go. Okay, so this is 3. So we scatter this one. And we make a bow. That's so cool. Now, you might say, well, what the fuck is the point when you have a slingshot that can go right through an enemy's head? I don't know. I thought the same thing. But if we grab this... Oh, it does persist. Oh, I guess you can, like, infinitely pull it back. I throw knives, sir, through my bow, actually. Yeah. Oh, also, it doesn't necessarily always kill. Leg! Oh, maybe it does have some heat seeking, because that did seem like it kind of auto-corrected to the
Gnawing
head.
Fetus said bows are cooler than slingshots.
That is true, but I think this one maybe actually has more power, because you can kind of pull back and really send it. I do like how it teleports, because I don't think the other one does, and I think that's why it maybe is not as powerful. I wonder, does this actually persist, or is this fake? No, it's fake. All right, but now it's not. But anyway, so now we have a bow. Also, I think this could be used as like an actual battle bow. Like all of these things persist. Ew, we kissed him in the mouth a little bit. But I think these. Oh wait, yeah, that's kind of considered one. But man, you can really fire off that fast. Oh, I'm not sure. This could have some some heat seeking, especially when an enemy is alive. Because like if I am at the leg, yeah. I thought I was hot shit, draining headshots, and it turns out, no, it's got pretty aggressive handling. Now you might be like, oh, well, 3 is clearly enough, right? Okay, the other shards do appear back, so maybe it's just a time thing. But if we do this, no, fuck, I dropped the thing. Come here. If we do this, now we have a glaive, and this is the final form, which is 4 daggers in 1. But this is a badass glaive. To tell you the truth, 2-handed weapons like this feel really shite to play with often, but maybe not. Let's see.
Get ready for this.
Oh. Okay, that's not bad at all. The issue is it too... yeah. Yeah, see, it's also fighting me a little bit. Yeah, physics item. I think it's like pushing against me in a weird way. If I just use the one hand like this, like this, like... Well, yeah. That's more of a blade and sorcery problem. There we go. That's what I wanted there. Yes. So very cool. You can have a glaive, and if you want to have all, the only thing I think would make this just slightly better is if when you do like disintegrate all of these, they do fall back into your arms, like your things. Dude, I would love if Lineca. I could talk to you guys to death about this mod author. I've been following Lineca for quite a while. He has a mod that's called like dagger bending, which has like these pouches, which are just a bunch of like daggers that you can keep. It'd be cool if this can kind of sequence with that, and you could just have a bunch of splinter daggers. It would get pretty crazy, but it would be so badass that this was like both of these mods merged together to create like dagger bending, but then you have like shard bending, and then you can just go fucking apeshit. Oh, it's so cool. But he has my favorite mod from him is one that I can't. It's like what's it called, degraded or something like that. Like it's depreciated. It's like no longer updated. But he made Yondo's arrow, like from Guardians of the Galaxy. Also, Can I fly with this? A little bit. Can I like move faster if I push it into me? There's something going on here. Yeah, you can like ski. You can like ski to the left a little bit. Yeah, like that. Just push it against yourself and you move much faster. Anyways, I think if we hit this, yes, they all shatter apart, and then you could just keep them. Nope, I didn't mean to. That's fine. Dude, you can have so many. You can have this, these also on your thing, and this. Oh my god, dude. That's so sick. Anyways, all right, let's go actually fight shit. Do I have enough stuff to store? So I have more here? I do. We are decked out, and we have guns. Nope, put these in the damn thing. Do I already have them in there? Oh, I do. Fantastic. And thank you for great daggers. It is funny that Lineca, who is like a whiz at everything, has made this. Like, it's not the prettiest knife you've ever seen. Especially this bit, which just looks kind of scuffed. This chunky monkey thing. You think it would have some cool curve or nothing. No, it's just, it is what it is. And yeah. Are we completely, yes? No. No, yeah, we are. And not, okay, good. Get away from it. All right, finally, stuff. Okay, which one of these does not look ordinary, gang? Do we want to go to the subway? Himmel? Himmel? I don't know. Town Square? Cadet? Fort Torth? That one I think is base game. Sanctuary or Yelita? I think the Yelita was actually like a fucking whole ass mod. I think it actually said your like PC is the only thing that you can rock. But let's go. Oh, this is also summons enemies.
Gnawing Fetus said subway.
You want to see the subway? Well, this is gonna look very odd. Okay. We will see. I've never loaded this up. Hopefully it doesn't crash. This will be where things go wrong. Because level mods are really heavy. Sometimes. So we'll see. Yeah, so if you thought that was weird. This is, yeah, an invisible wall. But there are a lot of... This is also a planned stream eventually that we do... what is it called? Also, for whatever reason, the quest height thing has morphed. And now it's weird. Like, my ground is not there, but it thinks it's there. Anyway, so I'm really shrunken here, so this is not as overgrown as everything else. But there's a subsect of Blade and Sorcery, which is all like military guns and shotguns and all of these things. And you can like craft your own crazy weapon with a bunch of shit on it. So that's on the list of things to do. But this is one of those tiny little mods where if you wanted to be like, what is lore friendly? You know? Lore friendly mods can die in a fire.
Fetus said, wow. I was expecting a danker subway compared to the other mods you've done long.
What do you mean this isn't a dank ass subway? Imagine, dude, again, this is why, like, everyone hopes that, like, I don't know. I still think as much as, like, now that time has passed, as much as I love Blade and Sorcery to death, I was really hoping that they would have somehow solved, like, the content creator. Again, it's like, both of any game that I've played that has exceptional modding capacity has, like, lost out on the variable that is user-generated, like, not meaningful content, but, like, content that is stuff for you to do, you know? Like we have amazing swords, like, fantastic daggers, right? But the one thing that we lack is like any sort of meaningful thing to do with those things in that game mode, right? So like levels to pursue, like fun new game modes to pursue, like, you know, Gary's mod level shit, where there's tons of like, again, the fact that this works, that this Frankenstein crazy physics-based insanity works is wild. But at the same time, it's also kind of like, well, there's nothing for me to do, you know? Also, we might get hit by a train here. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no. I'm not. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, this might be where we die. Yep. Oh, there we go. A kick. There we go. Fucking Christ. Get. Got it. I forgot that's how you can traverse. Jump. And then kick. Quickly. There was a train. I seen it. Oh my god, that scared the shit. I think it also blew up my arm, body, and neck. That scared the shit out of me. It was so silent. Oh my god. That's my body. Ooh. Dude, if that's indicative of how you actually die in real life.
Gnawing Fetus said splat.
You see your dead body fucking maimed and horrible. Jesus. Oh man, that's like that same meme the cat brought up yesterday, where the person's like about to jump off a bridge or something horrible, and the guy's like, "Do you want to have sex with me before you do it?" And she's like, "No," and he's like, "That's fine. I'll wait until you're done." And imagine you fucking do it, you see like a grayed outline of your body, and then you see that weird fucking body under the lake. Oh my god! Oh, what a nightmare! What a horrible. What a horrible world. Anyways, who? Oh, that's, you didn't mean danker. You meant darker. Okay, I see. I'm about to say danker. I thought it was gonna be like, hey, this isn't fire enough. And I thought, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. It looks pretty good. I think. Look pretty okay. Let's spawn some enemies, fight a little bit, then we'll jump to the other ones, which I think are actually like maybe level based. We'll see. This sometimes breaks, so maybe we can't have nice things. Combat practice, outlaws. Let's go outlaws. Outlaws. Let's do all of it. Just go nuts. All right. I only have the one. I'm gonna smash my desk in half. All right. Did I hit start? I did. Slingshot. It missed. Slingshot. Damn it. Jesus. Give me. Okay, there's a lot of like slow time mods. There we go. Yeah, I think I have too many like reactive things. Yeah. Slingshot. Please. There. Slingshot. I fucking miss. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't miss, and I do. There. Oh shit. Yeah. I was gonna say, can this still like stab you? A little bit. Missed. Come back. Got it. Man, a headshot doesn't fucking kill you. Jesus Christ. I definitely gotta take off some of the weird slow modes. There we go. All right. And oh shit. Yeah. Okay. You're like, it works. Shut up. Kick. I missed. Don't. Yeah, breaking them apart is not always the play. Jump, kick, missed. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Oh. What was the other thing that we got? Was it this? It was. Discombobulate. It works so good. Shit. Yes, I definitely gotta take off that weird slow-mo mod. This. Shit. Come back. This. Fuck. This. Jesus Christ. Oh. I wish like slicing the arm was much easier to disarm. Stop. See? No arm for you. This. Damn it. It's like a flick of the wrist. Gentle touch. Sure, that. Ooh. Did we do the thing? No. Is it this? There. There. Man, this one sucks ass. This one's not very good at all. Shield. Okay, back to normal form. This. Yeah. Much better. Just stop. Jesus Christ, they do 2 damage per hit. Can't kick for shit. There we go. Kick is really good. Are these real? They are. I don't think they're like combustible, but still. Oh, hello. Stop. I'm so sorry. I'm so okay. Yuck. Dude, oh. I don't know, because like it does feel like it's like it's got the same damage profile as this. Do it. Like this one seems like a little better. It's like a cleaver. How many hits does this work for you? Yeah. Stop. Drop the fucking. Wait. Yeah, see, like that, it was a couple hits, and it was pretty good. Have we tried throwing these before? They do fire pretty nice. Where, there. Come back. All right. Did I forget anything that I could have used? We have this guy. We have this one. Come back. There we go. We have this, which is an elongated sword strike, which is kind of finicky. You have to do like a really big cleave. You gotta hope it connects with the head. We have, oh right, we have this. No, it's this? Yes. There we go. Now we have a punch. That was pretty good. All right. Let me put this. No, I want it. Got it. Got it. Good. All right. Let's go to another map. But this one was just a chill one. I think it's meant both. I'm so sorry. I think this one was meant basically for if you wanted to do like a gun mod and you were like realistic enemies and shit. How many of these do I have? I have just the one. I don't think the like false ones persist. So let's get more. Sprint. Jump. This. Ow.
Lone Syndicate said gaming new Sony is bring up the price of PS5, so now a normal PS5 cost $550, a digital PS5 is now $500, and a PS5 Pro is $750.
That is insane. That's so crazy, Lone. Also, this is a dagger pouch, and I'm just wondering if we chuck all these out, does this count as a dagger? Surely not. No. That would be too cool. There we go, another one. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think, like, it sucks. I used to be a real, like, giga Sony fan. Like, if I was ever a part of the Xbox or Sony people, I'd probably consider myself to be a Sony person, even though I always had, like, an Xbox as well, because I just like gaming that much. The exclusives always got me. But yeah, man, I feel like yeah. Sony to me has been, like, the best example of somebody winning. That you're like, oh, but surely they'll be better about it. And they're like, no. If anything, in some capacity, they're worse. You know, they're not a better king, only a worse, somewhat different worse king, I guess. Also, hey, Gnawing. What did you think? Is this dank enough for you? Oh, man. Well, this should be atmospheric as hell, so there is that going for it. Let's do Wild Folk. Wild Folk standard pop off. All right, we have this. We are going
Gnawing
to...
Fetus said lol. There we go.
Yep. There we go. There we go. All right. Ready? Boom!
Lone Syndicate said my thing is why pay that much for a 5-year-old console, like most 5 people still can't get a PS5, and they're making it even harder.
Yes. Yeah, if you wanted the power of fantasy, this is most definitely it. What is that? I think I got him. Wait, so is this the marking thing working? I don't think so. I think we still need to give it some beans. My dagger has disappeared into the void. Come on, guys. Come on. There we go. Ready? Boom! 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 Jeez, you're still pretty. Jesus Christ! There we go. I wonder if you can keep punching, or I can't tell if they keep firing because there's no like sound cue. That one. This one. Are they empty?
Lord Blaze fired in
Oh, God.
1985 said GRINN.
What's good? Kick. I said kick. Oh, sometimes that kick ability doesn't work. Go. Go. All of this. Stop. Damn you. Go. More. There we go. It's hard because these tiny little fucking blades are they're pitch black. It's a pitch black daggers in the darkness. You can't see shit. Anyways, yeah. Oh, also we would get like it's so hilarious, but there's like a whole weird conception of like dagger bending. Also, those are my daggers. They are. Wow. There we go. That's so cool. I guess they went on the bounds. They despawn. Let's get both of these. Man, so cool. Weird enough, you can't combust them. Okay, it's because they're technically something else. Anyways, let's. Is that it? We're good. All right, good. They're back to normal. But these are damned. Oh, is it weird? I don't know. Anyways, but it's so cool how they're. Yeah. Fantastic. All right, so this is a level that exists. Cool. Back to the thing. So, you know, when you're downloading a level mod, you don't really know what you're getting in for. You're kind of just hoping that it's something. And sometimes it's that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't even imagine how much the PlayStation is going to be for me, who's Canadian. Like, I think it's getting. Well, dude, I don't know, man. I was gonna say it's getting more and more of a reason to buy like a like a PC more than ever. But then fucking Nvidia's out here and shit, making everything cost so much as well. You know. Maybe it's still possible to get like a good deal in PC marketplace stuff like that. Maybe. I haven't. It's been a minute since I've gotten my PC, but oh yeah, no loan should know that. Well, again, I think everything's different Canadian. That was one thing I remember talking to Red and Fluff about it back in the day when I was making my PC. They're like, "Oh, you can get this," and I'm like, can you get it from Canadian?" And they're like, "Oh, it's like 7 times the price or something horrible." And you're like, "Oh," they're like, "Yeah, go with the one you picked." Okay, good. But yeah. Alone says, "My thing is, why pay that much for a 5-year-old console? Like most people could still get a PlayStation, and they are making it even. Yeah, well, most people can't even get a PlayStation. They're making it hard. Yeah, no, again, I think. Well, Alone, you asked. Let me ask you, how are you enjoying your PC? Have you like when you're playing Fallout New Vegas? Have you enjoyed having like slightly higher frame rate? Have you enjoyed having like lower load times? Have you enjoyed the fact that, holy shit, dude, I can play a game that's 5 years old and still feel like it's playing a game that's only like 2 years old because of how much mods and shit I can install. Not only that, but I can customize my modding experience to be ideally for what I like most, and not have to be hindered by like the whims of a corporation saying like, hey, we don't think Smexy armor should exist, so to speak. If Lone fires back and says it's awful, I'll be like, oh, well then never mind. But yeah, I think it's the getting a PC is more and more the way. That's the thing, man. Like, to me, people were saying that Steam, the platform Steam, is like gonna eventually make a bigger, better thing, like a Steam Deck type of like console-like thing. Except it's not gonna be Steam Deck; it's gonna be full-on console. But the specs didn't look crazy, so I don't know. That's one thing I was always surprised with. I was always surprised with there not being like a company out there who's just like, oh, so many people will buy the convenience of like a really well-made machine that like works across everything. That's why I think like Steam was a really good example of that. Like Steam could make a console and like actually like make it like really powerful, sell it at a loss because people are ultimately going to be playing games on Steam and on everything. But alas, I don't think they have yet. And there was like leaks showing that they're like, I think it's called Fremont. They're like their supposed console that's going to come out in a couple years. It had like pretty whatever specs. So I thought, oh, it doesn't bode well for me hoping that the VR headset that they make is going to be geared out to the teeth. Because yeah, yeah. Also, what's good, Isaac? Or exact, maybe exact. That's probably not right, but I'm gonna say anyway. There is a mod I think you should go get if you don't have. Ooh, what is it? I know a lot about mods, but eventually you have to do like a clean install for stuff. So then you lose out on all the mods that you wish you had, you know, or you had before, you liked, but you're like, let's have a fresh install and not re-download everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, Outer Rim. Yeah, no, I know. I've messed around with Outer Rim, man. Outer Rim's a ton of fun. I haven't played it on the 1.0 version though, so hopefully it's like has one hell of a glow. But yeah, it's like the ultimate Star Wars mod. Looks hella sick. Yeah. I did feel like I didn't install it right last time. Like I didn't think everything was perfectly installed because some shit, like sometimes you spawn an enemy and they're just like naked and they're supposed to be like a weird Star Wars alien race and they're just a guy who's naked and you're like, this is weird. And they're speaking some sort of alien language and like this is weird. But yeah. Anyways. I do think the next mod has a higher probability for it being actually something for us to do, but we'll see. It's the best coffee in my mouth. Sorry. That coffee is not good. Oh, man. All right. We're so short. Let's see. Yoletta? Sure. This one apparently has, like looks like dungeon-like mechanics. Outlaws... Choose enemy faction. Undead Outpost. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's start with Outlaws. But remind me to restart this. Can we, like, switch to... We can. Oh, weird. Huh. Let's just go with Outlaws for now, but we can change this to be, like, Faction Wars and some shit? Huh. Place has 2 opposing enemy types fighting? I feel like that would make your PC lag like hell. Okay, so this one is apparently like a giga giant map, so... Could be a lot. It could be like a lot of lag. We can't have fun here. We'll see. Come on, PC. Heart of gold. Let's do this. Ooh, it's stuck at 94%. Never bodes well. Come on, get over that hump. Ooh, it's chunking a little bit. You can do this. Maybe. Oh, it's bounced out. You can grab the mouth of an enemy to muffle their noise, preventing them from alerting their friends. I don't think that really works. I think they still know, like, you're there. Or they'll pull out a sword and start stabbing you or something. Granted, if they go limp, it's weird. Okay, that was weird. I went right. Okay, okay. Oh, my shards are okay. 2 FPS. Who am I right? Oh, jeez. Well, it looks cool. Oh, this is a PowerPoint presentation, dog. All right. Can I turn off stuff? Oh, is it good? Okay, it just needed a minute to settle. All right. Well, I think it's good. I don't know why my armor's so blue. Oh, sky. That makes sense. Also, moon looks hideous. All right, we have lore. Kind of. I can't really read that. It's not good enough in headset. Maybe you guys can. Wanted for not reading mod long description. That's definitely me. that's I'm that guy. Huh. Okay, well, let's explore. This is a whole ass location. Yeah. I don't know if we should do the faction war thing because my PC was not having it. Hello? Well, that's a first for me. Hey. Hello? Are you a real person? Yes, okay. You don't need this. Oh, I stabbed you. Oh, I didn't mean to stab you. Oh, the game didn't like that. I get that. Yep. Is she, like, restricted? Like, she can't, I don't know, man. What's this? Oh, it doesn't love all that. Okay. Well, I think this has got...
McFlufferkin said on the earlier topic of Star Wars mods, I'll probably look at streaming that Starfield overhaul after I finish Cyberpunk, Darksiders Trilogy, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
What was the one? What Star Wars mod for what? Star Wars mod for... the Starfield overhaul one. Yeah, man, that'd be a great one. Yeah, I think RPGs are just a good idea. Like, to me, it's funny because, like, I don't know if I really did enjoy the Skyrim stuff, but the fact that it was always in VR made it just tiring enough to not be able to, like RPGs you have to play for a long amount of time, and I always find it's exhausting doing it, outside of that, like having to move around or some shit. So yeah, maybe, like, because again, to me, like, I always find myself motivated by companion mods. So, like, if you could somehow go and play, like, I'm not sure how the companion mods are for Starfield, but if you could get crazy with some companions, that might be fun. Also, dude, this is just always the thing that makes me wish there was a good Assassin's Creed VR game. I meant what I said. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I almost puked. What? What is that? Since when was that a thing? Did we just do a fucking backflip for style? What the F, man? I do not know. Give me that back. I do think you're limited to how many Shadow Blades you can take. Let's try that again. Maybe we need to climb, like, the top? Also, I know it looks kind of crazy how we're climbing, but I promise there is it doesn't feel like it doesn't make sense to me. It just makes you seem like you're a freakishly strong monster who has really strong fingers. Nope, it happened again. Ooh, but we landed on the roof. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I hate that so much. Oh my god. Fuck these people who have no motion sickness. What a bunch of bastards. Anyways, oh man, how did I detonate that? I don't want that ever again. Yeah, man, dude, this would work so well for, like, an actual thief. Nope. Come back. God damn it. You have your dagger. You do this. Killed. Or, if you wanted to get crazy, you could do one of these. And then I think it's, this? Nope. like that, and then fuck it. You get the point. I was gonna make a whole thing. Anyways, you make a bow to stab somebody with your daggers. Kind of neat. Assassin doesn't want to carry a lot of shit. Well, guess what? Oh, jeez. Ooh, a new area it's loading. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Give it a minute. I might be in the realm in between. Oh, thank God that still works. Ooh, it's not loving this. Ugh. Drop down. Oh, man. Okay, somehow I didn't kill myself with that. Ooh. Sorry for the PowerPoint present. Just let go. Just let go. It's fine. Just run away. Okay. It'll find its balance, maybe. Are you my enemy? Please don't. Oh, shit on my whole life. Okay. All right. 2 FPS fight. Let's rock. Ooh. God damn it. Yeah, the physics. I don't know if it's the weapon, but some things still work. Ow. This. Nope. Yep, the physics are fighting me. No, it's back. It's working. Jesus, that doesn't kill you? You shitting me? Extendo blade, go! Damn it! Come back. There. See, you can do all this cool, like, fan out your blade and stuff, but it's... Oh, geez, there you are. Thank God I have... Maybe it's the slow-mo things are just not in play. I think it's a part of one of the mods I have. I think it's Arcanum that, like, slows down the enemy's attacks. I would have blocked that, thank you very much. Die! I can't use the blade's efficiency because this level is too crazy. Stop it. Alright. Alright, guys. I think we should, you know, fight our own individual battles. But very cool map. Every 2 frames of it. Go home. I always know when it says PC only, we're in for a real ruckus. Okay. And that was what that was for sure. Okay. But hopefully, we're back. We're groovy. Let's just do a normal outpost run. I know it's a bit played out, but actually maybe we shouldn't do a normal outpost run. Maybe we should do one of the dungeons. Dungeon, max the fuck out. Downtown? What? What's downtown mean? Oh, this is where we spawn in? Well, I don't care. Uptown? Undead ruins. We could fight undead. That sounds fun. Alright. Alright, guys. We get to the point where I'm sweating my bag off. Good old VR being a nightmare health. Anyways. It's called Outer Rim. Isaac says, bro, I think I need to watch a funny cat video after playing this to stop myself from getting too adapted. Listen, man, it's funny you mentioned that. There's a whole video I have to make. I still have to make the thumbnail. That's what I'm doing after the stream. But yes, it is a video about one of the most incredible like gore videos. I'm also streaming on YouTube. Yes, that's sometimes you'll see the things there. Sometimes it breaks, but up there you'll see YouTube comments, and up there you'll see Twitch comments. But yeah, I'm making this video that's about one of the best good gore mods ever, and it sounds horrible. It sounds like a horrible video to make, but to me, it was the whole point of the video is trying to talk about how so often there's like so many like torture VR videos or like games out there. And this is the first thing that has not only like understood the point of what like I always call body degradation because it's much more cursed than just saying gore, but the reason why body degradation is so important in video games is because it oftentimes directly correlates to the impact and value you associate with a weapon. So like a shotgun should like fucking rinse somebody, you know? But there's this mod, this is why I said this was like a good gold standard for VR moving forward, is this simple idea. What if in VR you could glory kill enemies? Like how cool would glory killing an enemy be in VR opposed to another thing? So the idea being, okay, if you punch this enemy in the chest, they actually have a weak point on their chest, and you'll punch right through them. Like your arm will literally go right through their chest, and their body will slide off of your arm. Or what if you grab an enemy, like a zombie enemy, you rip off his arm, his bone joint is now a sharp dagger, and then you stab him in the head. So like, it sounds horrible, but instead of just being like, it's blood and gross for the sake of it, it's actually like a gameplay utility faculty. So it makes the game even more clever. And I just love that idea, because like, I think that to me is where like the whole body degradation or gore stuff in VR should go, is down like satisfaction and like usefulness and utility, rather than like, how real can we make a man screaming for his final breath? And you're like, you're fucked up. What is that? Stop, less of that, man. Instead, it's like, what if you used a giant double barrel shotgun? You shot that man, and guess what? His whole upper body, gone-o. Just legs. And you hear like a big old ringing sound echo out. My God. You know, and then also, everyone around you is now in a terror state because you just eviscerated a human being. Like, all those things are more like, this is gameplay, this is utility, this is how we make it more fun, you know? So hopefully that video turns out well. I gotta make a thumbnail for it, but then I should be able to upload it on Tuesday. Ooh. Also, if you're new here, that's we have a YouTube channel where we do a lot of VR stuff called Mind Palace of Madness. On the early Star Wars things, overhauled, finished Cyberpunk. Oh, you're going through the whole Darksiders trilogy? Damn. And Guardians of the Galaxy? Damn, you got a list, man. Shit. For me, I want to talk to you guys about it maybe tomorrow. But I kind of want to talk to you guys about, like, I think we'll do like a week of just chilling, because I do think Borderlands is coming up on us pretty fast here, I think. I think we're almost through this whole month. I think it comes out next month. I'm not sure if it's early next month or late next month that Borderlands comes out. We're gonna play through this level, and maybe just a little bit. We may not even complete it, but then we are going to probably just chill and talk, hang out, and probably react to some Zenless stuff, because Lone wanted me to show me something he seen or like the trailer, as well as I want to look at Borderlands 4's Amon and Harlow thing. I may not go too deep into Harlow stuff. I might actually like, I'm not sure if how many of y'all seen the video, but I might ask y'all for a summary.
said BL4 is early mid-September, the 12th, I think.
Oh, okay, so that's not far away. Oh, wait, isn't September next month, or am I fucked up? I might be fucked up. It might be October or something. Hwah! Bang. Stealth. Oh, and that's a zombie. I don't know if these guys, if we can like really sever. I don't think daggers are in that class. I think there's still weird methods to the madness.
Gnawing Fetus said next month is September.
Yeah. Oh, it is September. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Wow. Dude, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, also, there's a zombie.
Lone Syndicate said damn GRINN losing his concept of time.
Well, it's less of that and more of like, I don't give myself the chance to think about it. Also, Jesus, sometimes they built different. Swipe, reach. Yeah, sometimes the daggers don't really fucking go. What if I just throw this at you? Which is stupid, because it's if I lose it, yeah. Come here. Give it back. Don't. Stop. Yeah, it's less about that. It's more like, I talked about it yesterday at the very end of the stream, but like, to me, if I just slowed down and I was like, hey, let me pause and think about what date it is. Okay, it's this. Okay, that was just last month. Got it. You know, where as to me, I'm like, fuck it. It happens a lot. Ooh, okay. Sometimes we can't have nice things. That's fine. This. I think we use it. We use this. We use this weird one.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said September still be hot in most Aries and Zambies.
What? September still be hot in most areas. No, for us, September is usually pretty cool. September is where it starts getting nice. We get into that autumn weather. Also, dude, it looks beautiful where I live in autumn. It's like, I don't know, I don't want to be that guy. I think my autumn looks better than your autumn. Listen, hey, wait a minute. My autumn might look better than your autumn, but I will also have you know that my October is usually followed by a lot of snow at the tail end of it. So as much as we may have like a prettier small amount of beauty, it gets bad real fast because it's Canada and it's hell. It's beautiful hell, real cool. But hey, thank you, Anong and Raid.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said you was fighting zombies in the game.
Ah, that's why you were saying zombies? Yes. What are you feeling, Lord? Do you want us to rock a double-handed sword or something else? Also, wasn't this a thing? I thought there was like a slight grab thing that you could do. Nope, not that. Oh god, that did not. The game did not like that. Stop grabbing the fucking tiny piece. Yeah, the only one that's disappointing is this one, which I thought would be so good because you basically extendo.
Gnawing Fetus said September is the first cooler month for me.
September.
August is a sweatbox. November tends to freeze.
Huh. And November to me is also it's a hot month. We've had like we went to Portugal and thought like, oh my god, that's so hot. And then we came back and it was pretty similar. Honestly, Portugal is ridiculously hot. All right, honestly, good Lord, tell me, Lord, if you could choose between a bow, a longsword, or a glaive, what would you choose? Or a dagger, what would you choose? Something two-handed, says Lord. Say less, Lord. This. Shoot, fuck. I'm learning this. I'm doing my best. Damn it. I'm an apprentice mage, and it's not working out. Do I grab this?
Lord Blaze Fire 1985 said good.
There it is, got it. Right, don't touch. All right, there we go. If I could just hook. There we go. All right. Now the shitty part of this, well, maybe we actually can make this better if we imbue it with, what do you want, fire maybe? Let's go fire. But why do fire when you can have a little craziness and put a little bit of gravity magic on these ones? That's not gravity magic, god damn it, that's arcanum. There we go. So now we got some fire shards, we got some, oh, I also forgot we have the sprinkle. Also, that's funny because it's like times by 3 because of how many shards we have. Should we go this way or this way? This way looks like something. Jump, kick. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Kick. Kick. Also, this looks so cool, and also, like, yeah, a problem. Can we grab any of these? I don't know. What? What? Oh, I heard a growl. Oh, there's one over there. Weirdly worked out. One's over there. One's right there. Oh, nice little like, sweepy bit with your hands. Oh, why can't I jump? Why do I do fucking backflips, dude? I used to not do that. Do I install a mod that gives you fucking weird back things? Jeez. Oh, I lost all my stuff, man. I can do this. Jump.
Lone Syndicate said, yo, these ZZ Dev are wild like the new boss that's coming. Look, ... yeah. They upgrading these ethereals with lot of pot.
Oh, man, one sec. One sec, Lone, I am listening. It's just kind of... Got it. All right. A two-handing... Maybe if I did, like, actual... Yes, I can't go like this. Yeah, well, I can. It's just... It doesn't... Yeah, it's got a physics force around it. Not easy to detonate. Okay, now I hit this. There. Okay, maybe it's like if you tip your head back. Ready? Cleave! Didn't quite work out, but it kind of worked out. All right, ready? Cleave! Cleave! There we go. So these are the undead people we're chilling with. Get. There. There they are. Oh, will they go all the way down? There. Look at him. I wonder if that will stay. No. And jump. Kick. Also, didn't we have a cool power? Also, I know we could do this, I think, if we do that. There we go. And now we have a dagger bow. He's alive still. There we go. Got him. Can I store this? Oh. No. Where? Come back here. How do I climb this with you? Can you not go on my left side? Oh, I can. Very cool. I'll leave that behind. Come on. Get. Oh, is that you? Get. No. Oh, fuck. And kick. We got a tiny axe. Okay. Awesome. So how that stays locked in. I do want to see what the golem fight is when you have, like, insane lock-on and stuff. Come on. Because the bow is very cool. But yes. So is that a cup? Oh, you're still not dead. There we go. Also, it's all skill, baby. Nong wasn't here testing out stuff. This is all skill. I'm just that good. It's all me. Look at that headshot. Ooh, oh shit, headshot. This one. What if can I just run at you like that? Yeah, I can. Like that. Grab this. Come back, dagger. These feel like Game of Thrones characters. Okay. Oh, you're still there. There. Are you dead at least? I don't know. Oh, I actually missed that one. There's all the way in, but it's not crazy. Are you alive, miss? I think she's dead. Yep, okay. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Giga Glaive. Okay, maybe not. Honestly, I feel like if we just grab it like this, we're pretty good. I lost my weapon, damn it. Alright. New plan. We'll do this. There. We'll do this. There we go. I should probably do my right hand, because that way you guys can see them. Oh, I forgot about the other four. I'm an asshole. I can't believe that. It's this.
Lord Blazefire, 1985, said Grin on the Iron Throne. Look, Grin is the new Lord of the Iron Throne.
I'll do my best. Wait, is this? Is it this? Shit. Wait, I need to have you back. No, we need to do this. Nope, sorry. Beginner magic guy, this. We need to do that. We need to do this. We need to do this. Nope. This, okay. Now we can do, is it this? Yes, so now we have a cool hand block thing. And now we can do this. Nope. There. There we go. And nope, come on. Nope. Nope, fucking shit. Alright. We're geared up. We got 2 swords to our left. We got our gauntlets.
said for the final ROR2
Hell
stream.
yes.
Were you wanting more mods to be added?
No.
I can throw in most of the additional survivors I know should work, if not also the ones that also add new items, difficulties.
I think we're good with what we have for right now. I think we probably will do another like maybe I don't think we'll ever do a week of nothing but Risk of Rain, but I think we'll definitely do like another like I don't want to jump with the gun, but I think it'd be cool to like eventually bring back things. I think I want to play it by ear to some extent, but I do think it'd be cool to bring back like games that we can play together kind of stuff. But I feel like we're gonna be quite like before I start to like. I feel like when there's downtime, that's when you got to be creative and find all these things to do. But when you're like, oh, Borderlands is coming out and probably gonna stream like 2 weeks of that maybe. And all that other stuff, so I don't need to think about like the co-op stuff eventually we'll do, but I think I'm happy with what we have right now for that. Also, I think if you introduce more things, I already barely know what I already know, so I kind of want to keep it with that and end the last stream having some sort of baseline of like what things are. I mean, I'm not opposed if you guys want to have like a character that you really want to have it in there if you want. It's not that hard to update the thing, right? So, but yes, so will this all activate the thing the way I want it to? Yes. So we have like the Wolverine claws, and we prime our daggers every time we do that. Oh, it's so cool. Although I don't know where this one goes. I think it merges perfectly, whereas this one kind of has 2. All right, let's rock. Also, dude, you feel like a fucking bamf. You're also... Oh, that's so cool.
Lord Blazefire, 1985 said, not me. I'm quitting my old life in a medieval fantasy as a medieval mercenary and travel in different lands.
What? Let me see. That probably is associated with something. Let me just go. Wait, let's clear this out before we do stuff. That one, it still doesn't mark the target, which is weird. Oh, I didn't even think about that. We can make our hands special. Oh, this. Shotgun blast. If you guys don't know what that is, you can do like a punch.
McFlufferpig said it's why I asked. Give no time to test mods and make sure everything is working. Plus, the next DLC is on the horizon, with the franchise being on sale right now on Steam.
Yeah,
so I suggest catching.
Yeah, it's tough because, like, man, I don't know if you guys know how much money I spent this week. I had to buy this, like, you know, I talked to you guys about having this bed my brother gave me, but when the frame and shit is there, and then the mouse stuff I got, yeah. So I'm like, it's only like $10 or $20. I'm like, still. But I probably will get it because yeah. It's one of those things where like, you probably for the best. But I get it. Is this the right way or nah? I think this is just a direction. I don't think it's the right way. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Actually, yeah. Man, this game's pretty. This game has its moments. Oh no, I lost one of my things. Oh. Also, I didn't know you could just... Also, I don't think I'm closing my hand properly. Yeah. That's so cool. You just hold magic in hand and do this. Now that's quite a spectacle. Anyways, all right, we're good. I just wanted to see. Oh no, I lost my.
Bolty said, "Sup, been grinding grounded."
Grounded? Yeah, it's funny. My brother was telling me that. Bolty, I wanted to ask you if you. I want to ask my brother, but who's also playing Grounded. Is it better? Because Grounded last time I checked was like Grounded 1, sorry, and there's Grounded 2, which I'm assuming you're playing Grounded 2, unless I missed it, but I think it's Grounded, yeah, Grounded. Grounded 2, like to me it always bothered me that Grounded 1 was never really like, I don't know, I kind of wanted it to go down the route of like Ark Survival Evolved and it, like to have like summons or something, or not summons, but have like pets, like ants and stuff like that, but I don't think it ever did. And then there's like a sequel, which the sequel one came up quite fast. Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I was like, oh, I thought people were not 100% on that game, and then, yeah, but maybe people like it won people over in the end. But yeah, I wanted to ask how you're enjoying Grounded, but also two, is it like what is the gameplay loop in the sequel? Is it better? Is it worse? Also, can I shoot at this? That's not considered an enemy. I have to shatter the crystal myself. There. Oh god, don't grab. It's okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, one thing. One thing, we gotta we'll do this. Grab that. Then what is it? Is it this? There we go. Oh, there we go. It's not happy. It's not having a great time.
Gnawing Vegas said you could have pet ants in the first Grounded.
Yeah, but
in 2 so far you can have an ant or a spider. Scorpion possibly at actual launch.
But it's only a mount, right? It's not like an actual like worker. Like you can't tell it to like go get resources.
I can't tell I am still blind.
Oh, there we go. We got 3. That one's that one's like the bastard version of the knives. I don't think you guys can see it great, but it's just flopping about over the side. Anyways, oh wait a minute. Don't get up yet. Don't get up. I need to get another one. Nope. There we go. Put this way, and then we need to this. There we go. Okay. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. All right, we're gonna punch. Let's rock. I love how it's like primed. Primed. Right, come on, Gollum. I'm not sure if it's gonna lock on like this. This might be rough. This might be a real rough fight. But I should be able to still grab. I just don't think these things do a lot of damage. Hello? If these things lock onto his shard, that'd be amazing. Nope. They don't. Damn you. Oh, he's doing weird shit. Ow. Get the fucking thing. Oh god. Oh god. Don't. Get out of there. Oh. Ow. I might be dead. Oh, I hear a bunch of knives scratch. They're so loud. I wish I could fucking throw them. And this one's making it worse. Oh, man. Don't do the dagger thing. Yeah. And I die. Well, wait, I'm still alive. Somehow. Okay, new plan. Shatter. This. Do this. There. Another one. Give me. And then, this. There. Okay, bow. Bow should be peak. Nope, it's auto-locking into the fucking head. Okay, scratch that. This one may not auto-lock. Chill out. Missed. Please. Please hit. Oh, you're not grabbing the right thing. What the fuck? Why are you not firing? Chill. What is happening to you? Why? Alright, well, we learned a flaw. Ow. Ugh. Rude. Alright, well... I don't know what to do with this. I wish I could tell them to fire. Perhaps we should just... You remember how this one worked last stream? Kind of what I was waiting for. Yeah, the fact that none of the things locked on to the guy, way bit rough. Okay. Also, it's so loud. I get it. Go home. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was some fun VR. What a good mod. Again, very cool, but also at the same time, God help us. God help us. Also, Micro says, yo, sorry, but can I get a shout out? Please, I subscribe. Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. What do you mean, like subscribe just to my channel, or either or? Thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, what do you call it? We are, I'm sure that should have popped up. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what do you call it? We are going to move over to talking about some awesome, probably a mixture of Borderlands news as well as Zenless live stream. But if you're here for VR, then that's all we've done. That's all we're going to do, sorry. So hopefully I can see you in a minute while I'm shifting to like engage in non-VR mode. So until then, enjoy the hangout vibe, silence. I'm probably rambling the whole time, so I don't know what I'm really saying. Where is the... be right back. Also, dude, I was talking that whole time, but I didn't put the damn wireless mic in the be right back screen. I put it in the starting soon. That is terrible. I was talking the whole time. Anyways, I was just basically saying that Harlow's gameplay looks neat. Let me pull up some of that before we jump in. Borderlands 4 Harlow gameplay. Perfect. What do we choose? Borderlands 4 or maybe Moxie? Does Moxie have a lot of face cam in there? Probably not. We should be fine to show that off. Perfect. All right, boom. Nuke. Get rid of that. Loop that. All right. Let me take off this mic. Oh, and we're back. Am I okay? Is everything on screen? Oh, my hair. I didn't even get to see myself. But yes. Ladies and gentlemen. Boop. And go. Wait, before we do that, let me just do some stuff. This. At random, go.
Lone Syndicate said, P.S. Grin, don't forget about the redeem code for ZZ.
Oh, okay, yes. Last time I lost it on Withering. So sucks because Withering is actually where I was like, I have no money. I have no gems in general. And there's 2 characters coming down the pipeline that look awesome. So it's looking probably pretty rough. Is this loud enough? That's good. All right. Harlow gameplay. Let's have this off in the background. But yes, man, she looks damned cool. I don't. Well, she looks damn cool, but she's definitely not my kind of character. You know what I mean? She has like the ability to slap down the orb of the person she has. But I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I don't know. I shouldn't say anything too soon because I haven't actually looked at all of her like capstone skills, so I don't know if like what the vision is exactly because I just haven't had the time to actually like watch one of these videos to completion. But yeah, has anyone else seen the Harlow gameplay? How do you guys feel about it? Because to me, she looks like a good support class, but I don't know. Because I haven't seen any of those subclasses, like the middle, like after you get to past the middle point, there's like actually these defining things. I don't know what those are. I know one of them is like a giant, like you grab them and you slam them on the ground, which looks kind of cool, kind of like telekinesis. I just wish it wasn't just enemies. I wish it was everything. Like it'd be cool if there was just randomly like you could just huck a thing. Because that was always what weirded me out by Maya. Like Phase Lock is a literal hand that like grabs someone and stops them. Why couldn't you use a hand that like grabs a bunch of rocks and like hooks it at an enemy, you know, or like creates turrets or something like that? Honestly, that makes more sense for Amara, more Amara than Maya. Maya is more of a I could see her being singular in that way. But anyways, yeah, man, I don't know. I see the gameplay and I don't see the vision exactly, but I also haven't seen these capstones, so I shouldn't be talking too much shit. I wish I had seen more about Amon because I haven't seen his kit yet, you know. What do you call it? Nog says you could have a pet ant in the first grounded. In 2 so far can have an ant or a spy. Yeah, but they're only mounts. So me when I was referring to grounded, I always to me I feel like grounded. I played it really early on, so maybe these problems were fixed. But I built my base. It was slow. It was annoying. It was like and like a spider would just come and tear it apart in 2 seconds. And then I was like, man, it'd be really cool if there was a way to like, again, I always play like, to me, the best survival game on the planet, which is Don't Starve, where like your knowledge massively propels your capacity to succeed in that game, like to an absurd degree. So to me, I was always hoping when I was playing that game that would be similar, but it never ended up being that way. Like it almost felt like oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could like go and get a bunch of soldier ants, or hey, maybe you even go and get like the queen, the soldier queen, or not soldier queen. You get the queen bee.
Gnawing Fetus said they're not just mounts and they're not workers, but they are battle buddies.
Yeah, see, like to me that's a little bit more interesting. But let me ask you this, Gnawing, is it a permanent buddy system? Because I think that was also the thing. So I knew that they could be mounts. I think, I know they could be. I don't think they could be workers though, ever. But I also don't know if there was like a permanent companion. Like, so that was the thing that to me would be awesome. Like my hope for Ground when I was playing it was, couldn't I like go and like befriend a bunch of these ants and then like have them like run around and collect resources for me, or maybe even help me like move a bunch of these heavy items. And maybe like as you level up, you can like manage more and more ants or more bugs. Maybe you can like eventually spend all of your like control points on like a ladybug or something. But anyways, the point is that like it was like a limited time thing, which I hate when survival games do this, where like you give a little bit of sap to an animal and it's just like, I'll die for you for exactly 5 seconds. And you're like, what? Like, I much would rather like you build a friendship thing with the thing and they permanently activate with you. I don't know if I can have multiple active or not though. You can swap them out for other buddies. Yeah, I just don't know. Are they permanent in Grounded? Because this is where like they may have added that in the like later patches. But I didn't see any like video that showed like, yeah, like a person having like an army of ants like do stuff for them, you know. But they were permanent pets. Did they attack for you and stuff like that? So if you only have one pet, like one animal there hanging out with you, it seems like a dog meat situation. And in a survival game, I kind of wanted a workforce, I guess. But yeah, but needless to say, I don't know if Grounded 2 has that stuff going on for it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be, if the Grounded 2 was made for me in that sense of like, oh yeah, it's kind of like Ark Survival Evolved, and like that's what I was hoping that Grounded would be, except for like a more cartoony, maybe like less scale of like giant dinosaurs. Instead, it was like these tinier monsters that were like not, and also not as complex. Because like, dude, sometimes Ark Survival Evolved looks insane. Like you gotta trank a guy, you gotta have another guy like feeding it like trank darts or something, or like tranquilizer berries, and then you gotta keep giving it food while it's like frothing at the mouth, and you're trying to get it to like you or something. And I'm like, Jesus, man, I would much rather someone like, I love the idea of like getting all of these like different creatures, dinosaurs or whatever, and then making them exponentially better. Or like they're good at different tasks. Like one's good for traveling, one's good for collecting random stuff, one just kind of exudes this material that you need for crafting. I love all that, but I don't love like the crazy nightmare hell it is to get them. That's why Power was kind of nice, is because you just fucking shoot stuff and it works out, you know. Or like you beat them down, then you try to capture them, you have a better ball, it works better more of the time, things like that. Also, it is the Power World situation essentially like dead a little bit. Like I thought they were gonna like really like take it to Nintendo, and I feel like they completely folded, which is sad, because I think now Power World is like, they no longer are using the Pokeballs, they're using like summoning powers or something. Like instead of like throwing a thing that will like pop out your new creature, instead it like appears like a summon, which I'm fine with. I just think it's such a shitty thing where like once again Nintendo is kind of somewhat won. And has put enough force on like a dev, despite like I think the whole internet was like, we'll pay for it, just fuck them up, and they're like, nah. And you're like, damn it. And now of course that's easier said than done. Of course, you know, people are like, yeah, fuck him up, and then you're like, I gotta feed my fucking family, you know. So fair. But yeah, what do you call it? As far as Harlow is concerned, man, back to that because that's what the gameplay is on the screen. I want to see. I want to see what's his name. I also want to see the capstones. I wonder if Gearbox has sent the actual things. Let me try that actually. Just want to see if Gearbox has shown the skill tree for Harlow in all of its glory. Oh, actually, maybe we should watch this. Yeah, let's watch this instead. This is the Harlow official overview gameplay thing. Let's rock. Alright. Yep, orbs. Is that a midget?
So satisfying. Yeah.
That's her nuke ability.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Silence goes boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that was an augment of it, I think. There's an augment where like you send out the nuke and then like you can detonate it after it passes through enemies. I think it builds up damage each time it passes through an enemy and affects them with like tangled is what it's called. Well, I didn't know that was a thing. A flux grenade. Huh. Is that an augment or is that one of her capstones? Damn. That looks kind of cooler.
I am reborn.
Okay, so the support ability. 0 point. And this one is the one that looks very flashy.
Who said science can't be fun? This is gonna take some cleanup. And I never fall. Stay right there.
That's at least cool. So that's huge. If you can actually like trap big ass enemies, because that was always the weird thing with like on any of the Scions when they have phase grasp, you couldn't actually like deal, like you just did a tiny chunk of damage to them, and it's like that's not worth the fucking 10 minutes of CC that I get from every rail. Oh, that's weird. It has like heat seeks a little bit. And the weapons are so cool.
Totally worth it.
Damn! I can't wait to play that game, man. I hope it's gonna be good. Anyways, yeah, those were better. That was like cooler moments where you could actually see her shine. Yeah, which I don't know, man. I mean, the fact that she's a support character is huge. Also, what is this? Is this a bonus? Pre-order bonus? Yes. I don't know if I'm going for the pre-order bonus. Those skins don't look that great to me. Also, Kat says, ew, we go era. Yeah. Yeah, modern day music. We love it. I actually quite do I like a lot of music, but not that type. That's some weird type of, yes, if you like it, bang on, have a fun time. But it misses the mark a little bit for me. But, oh, shit, I'm gonna knock it over. Actually, the music that is amazing is, the music from the game that we're playing this week. Blanking on it. Risk of Rain. The Risk of Rain music is fire, man. The cat sets a good version of it. Because sometimes you like listen to the song, and oftentimes you only notice stuff when it's bad. So like if you're playing a video game and you're having a good time and you're just feel like, oh, it's so much fun.
Catman 11234 said, IDK, what music you're talking about? I was chanting. Here we go, lol.
Here we go? Oh, I thought that was the music in the background. I thought that was one of the like hip hop music in the background. I don't know what music you're talking about. I was chanting, here we go. What's here we go? What? I was going right over my head. Also, Nong says, I was permanent pets. Yeah, I don't really see it as a particular a particular cup of tea. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's for other. I didn't dislike the game when I was playing it. I just always wished it was more. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe you should just take something for as it is and not like hope that eventually it's gonna like keep upping the ante or something like that, or giving you more stuff to do. But yes. Here we go. Like this is. Oh, I see. Oh no, I see. We were just watching like screens of text, and you're like, no, now we're seeing some gameplay. This is huge. Yeah. Also, is it pink? It's like a weird off pink white color. So now that we've seen, it's actually a really good question to ask. Now that we've seen all of the Vault Hunters in Borderlands 4, for anyone who is planning on playing it, has your thing changed? So let me ask you what are the two characters you're gonna do. So first and second will depict like the one you're gonna play the first playthrough, and the second one would be the one you're gonna play maybe the second time. What would those two characters be? Now that we know all of them, have you gotten swayed by Harlow or Amon?
McFlufferkin said Rafa, Harlow, Amon, Vex.
Rafa, Harlow, Amon. Really? Amon's not higher on the list? Man. Amon is like, it feels like in a lot of the games, Fluffhead has been well, I'm not sure if this is...
Snoring Fetus said, I want to see Harlow's skill tree, but probably Rafa and her.
You want to see her skill tree? Wow, so you are into Harlow. Okay. So Rafa and Harlow. Interesting. Well, shit, maybe we should look more into to Harlow's skill tree. I didn't really want to look into it too much because I'm not sure if it's my cup of tea, but I probably should. I kind of wanted to watch it. I just reading through a lot of a bunch of skill trees. It's kind of exhausting. So it's always nice when you see a streamer be like, "Hey," or not a streamer, like a YouTuber, be like, "This is the best build I think she's gonna have day one." But yeah.
Raid Nate said, "I'm between Rafa and Amon as my first pick."
Just like me, I think I have to go. Listen, guys, I don't know if this is stupid or not, but there's a skin for Amon.
Lone Syndicate said, I'ma play all the characters like I do always, but Vex is my first choice. Now the other hunters I'll have to wait and see because only Vex truly captured me at a glance.
Really? Okay. Yeah, Vex is cool. Vex is to me, I feel it sucks because I feel like I've never felt this way about like any of the Vault Hunters beforehand. Where like I was pretty adamant that like I'm always like I am 100% or like 80% going for this character, and then the other three I feel really relatively nothing for. You know, whereas this time I feel like I am 100% wanting to play Amon. I am 98% wanting to play Rafa, and I am like what is it called? 75% wanting to play Vex. And I'm probably like a 50, 54.
Gnawing Fetus said, I'm always into dots, so Sirens and Maliwan for me.
Yeah. The dot stuff makes sense. And also, it's nice to be having some support skills. Also, I feel like, well, I don't know, because I feel like she doesn't have as many flashy skills as that I've seen yet. But maybe we'll see. Maybe I just haven't seen like what her capstones are. But yeah, a lot of her skills I haven't seen. Like, you know, when you see Amon like crash down with his axes and send like a torrent of damage, or like him use his whip to like do like 7 slashes in front of him. things like, or Rafa having like, it's been such a long time since we played or looked at Rafa, I forget what he does. All I remember is it being like, that's awesome. He has like a spin, he has like a roaming super, all that stuff. But hers, I don't see as much flashy shit, but maybe it's just because I haven't seen that gameplay. It could exist.
McFlufferton said, I did link you a video going over Harlow's kit and details a bit more thoroughly.
Oh, is it? How long?
But we also have the Z stream to check out.
We probably got time. We might stream a little bit longer today. We'll see. We'll see. Play it by ear, that kind of whole thing.
Ignoring Fetus said the Imp grenades look sick. I imagine low CD too.
Yeah, well, I hope she doesn't take the grenade build away from my boy. Where is it? Was it in the direct messages? Yes. How was a 30-minute video? Let's listen to it a little bit. This is a person that Fluffy sent me a video for, so let's see. I'm sure he's great.
Play Halo for the first time, Borderlands 4 for the first time as well. So in the background is some like exclusive gameplay of the Vault Hunter that we've just not seen, but also I wanted to do something a little bit different because it's the same Vault we've seen multiple times just with Halo playing it. I didn't want to just do normal gameplay. I wanted to show off not only all of the abilities and like character like trait and stuff, but also all of the augments. The devs were really nice to basically allow me to reset the game to show all of the different augments and respec into them.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I remember Moxie.
McFlufferkin said, from what I saw so far, Harlow is either crowd control, support, or action skill version of a heavy ordnance weapon. Didn't see much with grenades specifically.
Interesting. So I thought Amon was the heavy ordnate weapon kind of thing. Maybe she's more explosive and Amon's more gunner. I don't know, but I thought Amon had a lot of ordnate stuff as well. Anyways, but I remember hearing Moxie, who's like the kind of like Borderlands content creator that I follow, him and J-Dolts, but he was saying that like I wanted to get a lot of gameplay of Harlow, so I got the first. I got Mach 1, or like I played her at like low level, and just to see what all of her skills did, and then they wouldn't let us respec at the end of the game, so we only could play with a certain amount of skills. But this guy, I think it's also surprising because, yeah, he's a much smaller content creator. Moxie has like a fuck ton of subscribers, so it's interesting that that's the kind of cool of Gearbox to kind of be like, you're probably the last one in here, let's just run it.
But sorry that this video is out a little bit late. Sorry about the mic quality and if the editing's not great. Today's been a long day, but I'll talk about it as I go through the video. All of the attempts I've had to try and record this have been a bit long-winded, so I'll just try to skip into the main stuff. The first thing
I don't mean to be I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a nitpicker content creator, but whatever you're talking about how slow and bad, because you're just adding to the Anyways,
to start with, really is going to be the character trait.
And the person who talked a lot
has basically something that makes them unique from each other, affects their playstyle, etc. And for Halo, it's no different. It's called entanglement. Basically, whenever Halo uses her action skill on an enemy, those enemies become entangled. These enemies share a portion of gun damage and skill damage with all entangled enemies. So this is 7% of damage at base, and it's a 12-second duration, so it's quite long, but no doubt.
Yeah, Tangle basically she like debuffs the entire battlefield, which apparently that can be pushed up to like 30%, which is huge. I think it's like
and you can also build into some skills and augments that basically mean that you can activate Entangled that isn't just based off of the abilities themselves. In the background, you should see some gameplay of what the actual entanglement effect looks like. It's this like prismatic effect that's on an enemy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to see. Enemies immune to state, the Halo point. It lands his lifestyle. It's the blue tree, seize the day is what it's called, and the ability is called 0 point. It's basically Maya's phase grab. You grab an enemy with the Halo accelerator to place an enemy in stasis for a duration. Enemies immune to stasis, i.e. like big bosses.
Okay, I think we both know this. We basically have like Maya's phase grab, except I think they're like floating in the air, and I think there's other things that basically make it so that they can be slammed down, or they can be like stun locked, and not move, so they can easy headshots. You also have one that you can like throw them around like a ball. But what I'm more interested in is these, so I think I'm gonna skip. And of course, this one is like her giant nuke ability, and the one I didn't know is her grenade, her like shield thing. I did not know that one was a thing, but that one seems cool too. But let's skip a little bit to when she starts using the actual like these ones.
And it also gives you free, but I wasn't able to get much gameplay for it. However, I know that a lot of people are going to be able to show this off. IGN already have, so I
think it's a nuke ability.
Highlight for a lot of these other capstones and augments. but also increases how quickly these abilities come off of cooldown again afterwards.
That's huge.
If the target is in fight for your life, i.e. you or an ally, they immediately gain second wind as if they've killed an enemy, which I think I showed in some of the gameplay, but this one was kind of hard to get gameplay for.
Oh, there we go.
Here's as much as possible, right? So I could have built things off the abilities.
All right, here we go.
On the left, actually get through the vault alive.
Rock.
Wildcard destabilization is the augment on the left
Lone
side.
Syndicate said, side note, Grin, both Ghost Ship Adventure and Space Mystery events go away in 2 days, ZZ.
Yes, I know. That's probably my whole thing tomorrow and Monday, maybe even just grinding those games. Probably tonight and tomorrow. But I got the overwhelming task of like readjusting shit in my room. You know, by the way, I thought I'd mention this. It's kind of sad, but I think the set might be Gano, kind of. At least where, like, you know, I mean, it's not really Gano, but it's kind of Gano. The divider that I have holding a lot of shit, I think I might use that as like a place to store clothes. And I'll put it in my closet. But there should still be a red wall, which might actually be better for just having something to set something against. Anyways, yeah, but the chair should still be there.
Entangled enemies take bonus radiation damage from Entangle. Whenever Hallow deals radiation gun damage to an enemy, it restores action skill duration.
Ooh.
Whenever Hallow kills an enemy in stasis, creates a radiation nova. I don't know if it's a case of
9 feet is said with that skill permanent phase grasp nukes.
Yeah, and it will just keep jumping to another character and to another character. That's pretty huge. Yeah. And also it's only gun damage. And it doesn't say the thing that like, has diminishing returns. Also, yeah, it says duration restore 1%.
Radiation damage from like stasis. But yeah, basically it increases how much you can do with radiation, which felt
it's a radiation
good
gun
to work
build.
with the radiation gun that I had, but I think you have to build around it a lot more.
Lone Syndicate said, "No, not the set you had that set since I first found your channel."
Yeah, it's gotta be the set, man. I gotta have more room for VR and such. It should still the chair will persist. It just the stuff on top of it might have to go somewhere else.
Or like guns, mods.
Also, we've used this set a total of like 0 times in the last year and a half. Okay, so yeah, and except for the last little hook, the little push.
With it a little bit.
Rip
better.
the set, yes.
But also the
But
radiation.
the set's gonna be almost like it's gonna be half dead but still alive. But yes.
Damage based on remaining action skill duration. So you basically want to have your action duration just up consistently.
But it was saying you need a lot more radiation than you had.
This one, I don't know if I got good gameplay showing it necessarily. It was a little bit hard to show off just how strong it is with just me, the build, the items that I had. But I think at max level, this kind of stuff is going to be really strong. This whole skill tree could be summed up as that. I don't think it's going to be very good for leveling, much like Amara had a lot of skill trees that this doesn't feel amazing. But once you actually start building around it and really focusing on the gameplay loop, I suppose, it might be the best for endgame, frankly. Who knows, though? The capstone, like I said, because this is level 20, we don't get to see the capstones in play.
What's the capstone?
I still wanted to highlight them because they do synergize well with the augments in their respective branches.
Additional enemy
Fallen Bodies, where if you press F again, you can place an additional enemy in stasis.
Ooh, that's pretty huge. Okay, so you can have 2 orbs in play, constantly locking down enemies. I don't know how good that is unless one of these are like a bullet ricochet thing. And otherwise, I don't know if it would be worth it, like locking on multiple enemies, unless there is some sort of like shared damage tethering thing. But that actually makes a lot of sense, because that first augment seemed pretty fucking powerful, but that makes sense if this is like, oh yeah, but you're basically going to be like costing double or 3x or 4x your thing.
For action skill duration, when stasis ends, automatically slams all enemies straight down. Again, this augment that slows down how quickly the duration runs out, obviously counteracts the effect of something like Fallen Bodies. So there is probably some really cool stuff, and there's no cap on how many people that you can grab from the looks of it. So if you can basically...
Lone Syndicate said Alcengrin in Wooler Augusta Sunlady is first and she drops on Wednesday night.
Wait, what? The Sun Lady's first? Oh, I thought it was the Moon Lady. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, man, it would be really easy if it was the Moon Lady, because, like, you play her a couple seconds, you're like, God, she's a beast. But if it's Augustus, the Sun Lady and Z's, oh my, or Withering Waves, shit.
Of the 0.1 out as slow as possible, you can grab probably a lot of people and slam them down, which
I got
all damage delta
cool.
enemies instantly unable to at the moment. Cold storage is the middle augment where all damage dealt to enemies in stasis is stored. Whenever an enemy is slammed or the stasis ends, it creates a cryo explosion based on all stored damage centered on that enemy, and also automatically freezes other nearby enemies.
Okay.
This was hard to show off, again, just from the gameplay itself.
It's kind of neat.
If it looks kind of
doesn't
milquetoast
seem
in
that-
gameplay,
yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It
Well,
was
it looked
also
away.
just hard to show. I don't know if we really got a good
Yeah, you got a
glimpse
little
of the
bit.
cryo effect
Yeah,
coming
just
through.
AoE Nova. But what's the capstone? Whenever Harlow slams an enemy, creates a singularity on the enemy, followed by a cryo explosion. Interesting. So he basically, whenever Harlow slam, okay, so you throw this, it hits with cryo, does a thing. Wouldn't that make sense if you had multiple slams? Or, yeah.
By a big cryo explosion. The final one in this branch is
Yeah, that one doesn't sound as powerful to me. It must have like some crazy crack stuff in the left columns that just boost damage or something like that. Because I don't know, that one doesn't seem as crazy to me. Whenever an enemy Harlow has a stasis, it dies. Or in stasis, it dies. A new enemy is automatically added to. Oh, I thought that's how it worked by default. Yeah, because I do think when you lock someone, it just basically applies a mass entanglement to all your people. Yeah. Otherwise. Oh, I guess that's why these two synergize. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you should definitely try to like phase lock multiple people before you jump to the next. I thought it auto did it. So when you killed an enemy, it auto jumped to another enemy like normal phase grasp, but I guess not. But now, whenever Harlow enemy dies while in stasis, it automatically adds added to the stasis. When this happens, Harlow's action skill duration resets. However, it drains quicker. Dang, it sucks that you can't have two of these at once. This is why they balance shit, because otherwise you could just have both these feed off each other. Anyways, that seemed pretty good.
Whenever with an enemy on stasis,
I was under the impression that the other thing did. The other thing did a thing.
You'll just click.
What?
Just
Yeah, it didn't work that way.
Zero. Sure. Standing enemy, it basically.
Every time Harlow slams an enemy, gain increased slam damage and slam damage radius. Enemies in status take increase. Yeah, okay. So I haven't seen the rest of these. We're gonna check. We're gonna swap over to Z, but I feel like her skills are exceptionally like not very exciting. But I also think they're probably gonna be broken because of that. They're not like super like, hey, by the way, Amon, he fucking, when you do this thing, you basically can throw your whole shield and create like this wall of ice and like fucking do this mass AoE clear. Instead, it's like, hey, you slam an enemy, but I bet that slam damage is gonna fucking like knock everyone's teeth out. So it's tough, but like that's what I kind of mean by I don't think Harlow innately is like has a lot of like sexy skills where like you're like, holy shit, that seems so fun. And honestly, Amara was very much like
support
this.
skills never looked broken.
Yeah. But like Amara to me was a pinnacle of this, where like she had, and I fear that's where Amon's going, where she had so many skills. They're like, oh, that seems so. What, you can like summon a fucking row of fists that just like bombard people? Hell yeah! You can jump down, slam your hand to the ground. Hell yeah! You can like tether a bunch of people and like connect them all, and then shoot one person, and nuke everybody. Holy fuck! It seemed great. But then in actuality, none of them were scaled properly. And none of them like actually had an effect, especially with like all the things that play off of gear. And I worry that Amon's head down the same route because he's like action skill kind of dependent. Or at least Harlow, she's elemental skill dependent, which is usually scaling off of your gun damage anyway. Or whatever else thing is. So I have a feeling that she's going to be more just base default broken. But I don't know if I love that pre thing. I kind of like, it would be cool that to me, it would be cool if the character that had like the most flashy skills also had like reasonable power. Maybe not the most power, but like reasonable power to where we're like, man, there's only really two action skills I can kind of use that feel like kind of good. And ultimately that comes down to me, at least for like cooldown. Like if you can spam action skills, then we're great. But oftentimes in every Borderlands game, like cooldown reduction has never really been that good. It's always like, no, you're still gonna have like 15 seconds of downtime, and that may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot, especially when you're like going on to encounter, and your build's entirely based on action skill stuff, and you like basically are doing nothing compared to everything within the span of 15 seconds. It's a big difference. But yeah,
it increases the slam damage.
Yeah, that one doesn't seem as good. But we might come back to this maybe tomorrow. We'll finish off Harlow's like capstone skill trees. But let us see into Withering Waves. Is there a thing here? Not Withering Waves. Sorry, ZZ. Is this the thing? The one that shows the characters, or is it different? Is it also English? Because if it's not, we'll figure it out. Let's skip to the actual beans.
Are you preparing for the interview?
Here we go.
Hello,
Let's see.
I'm Orphe.
And I'm
Good
the
voice.
captain of Obel Squad. You can call me Magus.
I'm
Ooh, reminds me of Shane Oric. She got a tail that's sassy as hell.
Heavy weapons specialist, Seed. Yahoo!
Do we know where the tail is connected also? Side thing.
Awesome. Now, let's review our first bit of exclusive intel.
Warning. Tampering with the self-defense system
Ooh.
is strictly prohibited. Warning.
I have to be stronger. If I just get stronger.
Oh, damn you, man. That's the voice actor that's like she's like every anime main heroine ever. That voice actor's in so much shit.
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make
McFlufferkin
such
said Orphe
grievous
says she and Magus were connected ever since birth, so it's an actual tale.
She got a fucking actual cyborg tail as a thing? Weird. Is she just like a double fetus situation and she ate her in the womb or something horrible? Anyway.
like she did.
The proxy has my witness. I give you my word.
Her dogs wrote, dude. Her dogs wrote, and they're yeah. The animators are doing too much, okay?
Lone Syndicate said Seed VA is the VA of 2B as well, along with a few Nikes as well.
Why did they add the discoloration of pink and white on? It's insane. She walks predominantly on her front paw. Anyways. Crazy. Wild. Also, that just seems unsanitary. Wearing your goddamn thing on a Segway, your feet out and shit. Blech. That also means it's the same VA as Quincy. Oh, is she? And Quincy has such a monotonous voice though, so that's cool that she actually is able to do like the anime voice type thing. Seed via 2B. Yeah, she has the vibe of 2B and stuff like that. Yeah. New Keen K as well. This is a whole sentence. I don't even know. Seed VA is the VA of 2B as well along with a few Nikes. I see. As well. Okay, gotcha. I was about to say that was a hard sentence to read because I'm like, is VA like? It means VA. Anyways.
Better start digging graves.
This is Gundam Lady.
Increasing firepower output.
Also, no, I didn't. Oh, guys, is that how that is? When we were seeing the upcoming characters for 2.0, we seen like a giant mecha guy. Is this it? Or are we still having a chance? It was like Orphe? Oh, it probably is. Because it was Gun Tail Lady and then the mech. And is this the mech? I thought we were getting a giant robot bear-like thing, and now, oh.
Big one.
Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Calibrating position.
What's that line again?
Lone Syndicate said that's him. GRINN, that is Seed Senior.
McFlufferkin said yes. Seed in Seed Senior Seed is the pilot. She rides on his back, sometimes inside.
I'm sad, but okay. It is hilarious, the feet thing, though. It's like, again, they're like... you can see it clean as day. That looks cool, though.
Seed Senior promised me he'd come back if I got stronger.
I just wanted to go on a journey with her, to prove that the heart is real. You're willing to help me?
Captain and I got
that was pretty cool, dude. I don't know, man. See, the gameplay didn't look bad. I am being persuaded. I just don't know if I should go for the mecha lady or this person. This person, actually, contrary to that, the voice acting and the cool mecha thing, her design is kind of cool. But the giant mecha boy, question is, who are we walking around
Lone
with?
Syndicate said, fun fact, Seed alt voice line just now is also trigger alt voice line.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Target the weak spot.
Definitely a Jane Doe in Japan or China, whatever the version is.
Forget the orders. I didn't go on Oval just to dance to someone else's tune.
Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus!
Damn.
Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? Answer me.
The glory of wielding their authority.
McFlufferkin said you walk around with Seed on her Roomba Segway. She summons Seed Senior with her special and ult.
Oh, I see. I was hoping that you'd walk around as a big mecha creature, but no.
Come to me.
Segway makes sense.
They can make your wish.
Ew, multiple eyes is weird. This is the story trailer, I think.
Your mission ends here. Seed.
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
Krampus?
I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Ooh, that's cool. I'm not caught up on the story, so
They are the brilliant. I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Was grandma or a surrogate mother, whatever? Also, that no more of that. Probably not. What do you call it? What do you call it? Does that mean she's alive still, and she knows about their weird like click thing? Huh.
Welcome back.
All right.
In the previous version story,
Explain.
though Proxies defeated the Exaltists alongside friends from Yunhui Summit and
He's talking
Spook Shack,
weird.
putting an end to Porcelain Lumix's evil deeds. The situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula remains turbulent, with both covert and overt conflicts between factions within, while outside, we have miasma sweeping through the hollow. That's when the defense force
Eridu is a
chooses to
nightmare.
involve
It
themselves
looks pretty,
in
but
the
it's hell.
chaos. Will this calm the turbulent
Lone
scene
Syndicate
or
said
stir
Seed
the
is
swelling
ZZZ
wave
first time and
even
kinda
more?
false advertising
Almost
because
squad.
when we first saw Seed it was Seed Senior. They never showed Seed Junior, so when they dropped Seed everyone was like, who the fuck must they?
Amen. I thought we were finally gonna get a giant, like, dude. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's got the whole fucking pointy hat thing. He's got the whole fucking diamond star eyes and shit. Massive. And I don't even want him to be a mech. I just want him to be a giant robot guard, kind of like a badass version of fucking Space Marines. And instead, we get a tiny chick with small feet. Okay, I don't know.
How about Captain
Get
Maggot?
get the women away from the cool mecha things. Okay.
McFlufferkin said their gameplay is pretty cool, though. We get 2 duo agents in one
Yeah,
update cycle.
that's a good way to phrase. If you're choosing between Seed or the gun tail lady, you do get 2 in 1. It's kind of like Animo Lady, like in the Withering Waves, the giant elf chick. Anyways,
Is there any more intel you can give us on
let's
Eliminating the Exaltist remnant.
what's all this?
Proxy Phaethon? I'm curious to see if you all will get along.
I've actually been really looking forward to working with Phaethon. Now what's
Yeah.
happening?
I can't understand a
Whole day.
Yep.
And she doesn't tell us anything.
I do care about this. I might watch it when I'm done. Oh my god.
It is an orphan.
Lone Syndicate said technically Seed Senior is able to operate without Seed Junior, that just doesn't show up in the gameplay.
Look how cool he looks. And you're only able to see him on an alt for a small amount of time. And even then, not really, because I think she goes into like gunner mode.
McFlufferkin said you definitely need to catch up on the 2.0 plus
Yeah.
stories. You've missed a lot with
lot.
the vacation, and skipping to the summer event misses a lot.
Yes, I need to just. I might have to skip shit. Because it's so much.
Orphan that Seed Senior found in Hollow Zero.
Alright, is this where we're
Seed
finally
Senior
looking at
has-
stuff?
for help, right? Well, origin story, Flora of the Blooming Valley
Her?
in the new version. Uncover the story
Right.
behind. So stay tuned to our official
Yes.
social media.
Is it?
Next, let's check out our 2
There.
Opal Squad
Right.
members' combat
Let's
prowess.
see what these characters are about.
First up is the S-rank electric attack agent Seed. With the modifications made by this young genius mech engineer, the Seed Senior mech boasts immense firepower capabilities.
It is crazy when they're like, there's not a lot of physics. They're like feet and less clothes. Less clothes volume.
Seed also excels at coordinating with other attack agents to dominate the battlefield.
Okay, so that makes it sound like she is more a buffer than Gunner Tail Lady, but we'll see.
In combat.
Oh, and they also show her alongside Sambi. Ah, shit. Shit, that's what Lone was meaning. Oh, so maybe Lone is like, hey, if you wanted to make Sambi, who you do have her weapon, she might be getting a buff, and, you have her kind of okay, well built. Maybe you should consider Gundam Lady than Tail Gun Lady.
selects the attack character with the highest attack stat as her partner, or as she calls it, her Vanguard. When the Vanguard unleashes an EX special attack, Seed enters the Onslaught state, increasing her attack and crit damage. When Seed uses an EX special attack, her Vanguard will enter the Direct Strike state, increasing their attack.
I'm not big into the whole segue thing, but that was pretty cool.
McFluffigan said she was getting a buff. Plus, these characters will support additional attack agents and Defense Force in particular.
Ooh.
Her attack and crit damage.
Lone Syndicate said nah, Seed is the both a buff and main DPS. I can send what Seed's engine does as well.
Well, we might see it some, but sure. But yeah, send it in the WazEasy tab. We could open it up in a minute.
Uses an EX special attack,
That's
the Vanguard will enter the Direct Strike state, increasing their attack and crit damage. When both Onslaught and Direct Strike states are active at the same time, Seed and her Vanguard can additionally trigger the Besiege effect. This effect further increases both characters' damage, making their coordinated attacks even more
Ooh, she also a stunner?
In addition, the energy Seed and her Vanguard spend while fighting on the front lines will be used to replenish Seed's max steel charge. At the same time, the damage Seed deals on field also restores energy for her Vanguard and steel charge for herself, strengthening the continuous damage capabilities of the whole squad.
That was a lot. Okay. So, by using your other character, you basically regenerate whatever the charge is, and is that charge a buffer? There's also a stun?
Senior and I have more
As
than
my
enough
Discord on Earth?
firepower to cover you.
Spending much of her time with machines, Seed prefers to fight with her steel wheels and floating turrets. When encountering a difficult
It
enemy,
doesn't look like she does stun.
she'll summon Seed Senior for a deadly counterattack. Then, upon consuming a certain amount of steel charge to charge Seed Senior, he'll execute an additional skill with
Okay, so that's what it is. So we use our ult to do that missile barrage.
McFluffigan said a bit like Jinxie, relying on other characters to buff herself up.
Yeah. So basically those big slams. Yeah, okay, so she builds up that bar in the top is where like the big mech comes out and starts punching the ground. But you use other characters to build up that charge, or you can use her energy bar to also do that by just launching missiles out.
powerful hits,
Okay.
dealing massive electric damage. With enough energy, press the EX special attack button to have the mech enter flight mode, firing a barrage of missiles at enemies with a charged
That's
mech
kinda
punch
cool.
as the finishing
And
move.
flashy.
In combat, Seed can act as the main attacker using heavy attacks from her mech and the area firepower from her EX
She does look like a combo character in a weird way.
special attack to suppress enemies. When decibels reach maximum, she pilots her mech into the sky and bombards enemies on the ground, dealing high-frequency electric damage while restoring steel charge.
It's interesting because I feel like she's way more tied to buffing up Sambi than others, because they're not showing her with the guntail lady very often, and I don't know why.
Without sufficient decibels, switch a squad mate in for support, and as they unleash their EX special attack to deal a burst of damage, they'll also replenish steel charge for Seed's next steely punch.
Most of the time, Seed is quite the reliable partner.
A quick flash of feet and then leave real quick.
And other
The
times,
Gundam character,
Seed's
yeah.
even more reliable.
Or gunpla? Gunpla?
Meanwhile,
All right.
as Opal Squad's
Who are
captain,
you?
the S-rank fire attack agent, Orphe and Magus have even greater coordination in battle. When teammates attack enemies,
Okay.
Orphe and Magus will use their special attack to aid them and accumulate bottled heat. With enough energy, they'll use their EX special attack to support teammates while gaining bottled heat.
Oh, no. That seems pretty good too, man. Oh, it's so ass. Oh, yeah, that seems really good too. That's my favorite type of character. Like, I want like a character that's like Shincho or Shang Li in Genshin, where like it's like, oh, just by having you, you're still fighting with me. I don't have to always switch to you and like play you a bunch and then switch off.
Note that when bottled heat reaches a certain threshold, you can hold EX special attack to have Captain Magus consume bottled heat and fire a continuous laser
That's a
forward,
pretty
which
cool attack
grows
combo,
even
too.
more powerful after a while.
It's
While
not crazy, not as crazy as Mecha Lady though.
firing the laser, parry enemies directly and
McFluffigan
increase
said, and this is why I've been skipping the last few banners and saving
Yeah.
up for Obel Squaddies, and hopefully we'll have enough for the idols coming after.
Yeah, damn, man. That's I don't think I have enough, but
power while becoming invulnerable.
Defeating the enemy requires the most efficient tactics.
her dodge is pretty
Captain
funny.
always says, The longer you wait, the riskier the plan.
When Orphe and Magus hit enemies with skills that consume bottled heat, all squad mates enter the zeroed-in state, gaining an attack boost. When squad mates use aftershocks in the zeroed-in state, the duration of their zeroed-in state is extended. If
The other lady definitely sounds better. The Gundam lady sounds like she has a much more... I thought she buffed critical damage and attack, and she seems like she only buffs attack. But she also adds attack onto the battlefield, maybe? Like she also attacks while
support agents in the
doing
squad,
that, just
zeroed in also lets agents ignore a portion of enemy defense with their aftershocks.
Oh, okay. So, it's really, so she's really Sambiified, basically.
Strike their weakness.
In combat, first have other squad mates attack the enemy, with Orphe and Magus supporting from the sidelines while building up bottled heat. After getting enough bottled heat, bring Orphe and Magus back to the field to unleash their laser beam, scorching enemies continuously and sending the whole team into zeroed-in state. If you have enough decibels, press ultimate and Orphe and Magus will leap into the air, continuously firing a laser to support the enemy while triggering a assist. On responding to their summons, their dance with fire will have its duration extended, meaning longer lasting lasers.
Sambi still looks like she just takes so much time to build up stacks. Damn, man, that's a hard pick. I don't know. And like, if the gun, like, oftentimes the weapon is very well. Both of these don't seem like DPSs, so maybe you can get away with not having like a great weapon with them. But damn.
Calm down, Captain!
It's also worth mentioning that the higher Orphe and Magus's initial energy regen, the more attack provided by zeroed in.
Oh, that's neat.
Captain and I are the best duo after all.
Though my
So you build her for energy recharge?
played an important role, I can't deny that Orphe is an outstanding soldier.
In addition, as an exemplary soldier, Ambi is currently undergoing intense confidential
training.
I have no doubt that Soldier Zero Ambi will soon activate her inner potential, stealing the spotlight and showing off her much improved prowess. At the same time, there are also other skilled members of Obo Squad honing their talents to deal with the threats hidden in the hollows.
Huh. I mean, Obo Squad is also getting a buff?
Outstanding soldiers.
That means these.
We have another in Mercury.
Little
Lone Syndicate said they both can be played as main DPS, quick swap, or sub DPS.
Catman 11,234 said whoever the woman is speaking is Albedo.
Is it Albedo?
Love her voice.
Though Mr. Mercury is small and round like Mr. Z, it drives a tank into battle to assist us.
Okay.
It can even turn into a missile and blast enemies to bits, dealing fire damage.
Tactical strategy.
Infantry tanks.
I still wish Astra Yao had a fucking another team person. Maybe one of these people. I guess she can work because I think Astra is an attacker.
G.
Well then, Mr. Z, do you have what it takes to become an outstanding soldier yourself?
Actually, compared to being on the front lines, I think I'm better suited as an intel officer. Speaking of intel, the new version will also have a new Bangbu called Excalibur. Before attacking, it'll try and pull the secret sword from the stone.
Lone Syndicate
If it
said
fails,
Astra is a support Grin.
I keep saying Astra. I mean Evelyn. I'm so sorry. I keep hoping that Evelyn has a character that can like really help her out. I know Evelyn and Astra kind of go 1-on-1, but I'm hoping that there's other characters you could also use for them. I don't know if these characters would also buff up Astra or Evelyn. Sorry.
It'll just use the whole thing as a hammer. If it succeeds, it'll draw the sword to slash enemies.
I think
that's kinda cool. It's a chance
easier
base.
to pull the sword out if it yells its move names.
It isn't voice activated. It's a legendary sacred sword.
So my method is a no-go?
Okay, so she's missing a lot of neurons fire. How is she a genius? And also anyway.
Aw, I was just thinking of names for its moves.
Though, when there's a Rupture character in your squad, Excalibur will have a 100% success rate at pulling the sword from the stone.
Well, shit, man. I just bought a Rupture character because I thought it was what the one character needed.
After
HP
all that
character.
combat intel, I'm sure our proxies are already looking forward.
All right, so I think that's that. Fuck. I don't know what character we should choose.
To make...
Lone Syndicate said, I like this version of King Author. He like, fuck me being worthy if I can't pull the sword out. I'ma just use this bitch as a club and bash the enemy's skull
I
in.
noticed the same thing where they're like, fuck it. What the fuck is that, man? That doesn't look real. That's insane. Why are these things here? I don't know. Anyways, wild. This is the new boss coming. That's wild looking. All right, so this is Seeds, the Mecha Gundam lady. This is her weapon. 24 extra critical rate. Critical damage is increased by 35% when the Weaver does normal attack or special attack causing damage. They can each gain one layer of the benefit.
Raidnade said Ju Fufu goes pretty well with Evil and Grin.
Oh, does she? Oh, how? I didn't know. I haven't tried that. Yeah, wait. Jafufu, that's the cat lead, right? I haven't tried that combo yet. And can be increased. The layer of electric. Wait, what? Each layer of this benefit increases the wearer's electricity damage by 12, and can be stacked up to 2 layers.
Lone Syndicate said that is Rewall Grin. This is the new boss. They make the Ethereals more sexy first. The Jane Shadow clone now this.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess electric damage would buff Sambi, so Seed and Sambi. So if you got Seed and her weapon, it seemed like it would really buff up Sambi, because I think this layering also gives it to her allies, or if it's just, maybe it's just her. I'm not sure.
McFlufferkin said Fire Stun, Aftershock. Pretty sure Evelyn doesn't synergize well with Aftershock.
With Aftershock? Oh, I see, for the one thing. But chain attacks are good for Evelyn. Yeah. That's why I think Lighter is actually quite good, because you can always usually like deal some damage with Evelyn and switch to Lighter and punch a couple shit, and then you switch back to him and you'll be good. Electric damage by 20 and can be stacked up to 2 layers, 3 seconds. The duration of the layers is calculated separately. Okay, so it can degrade over time, can trigger. But if you're just doing normal attack and that builds up a chance to build up one of these stacks, that seems like it's always up. Can be triggered most. Also, this is a weapon that can also apply to multiple characters, because it just gives the specificity of like you just need to attack with either normal attack or special skill, and you get a chance of getting a layer, which will give you 12x percent. That's not big. I mean, this is pretty good. The 35% critical damage, but the 12, maybe it stacks up to 2 layers, so maybe it's a little bit more than that, like 24 damage or something like that. So that's actually not terrible. 2 layers benefiting effects. It causes the wearer's normal attack and ultimate to ignore. Okay, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge.
Lone Syndicate said, "Careful, Grin. These are still leaks."
Yeah, this could be nerfed for sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that people have ever gotten. It's usually like live gameplay footage that's always gotten people banned, and even that's not gotten people banned. So I think this is pretty okay. Critical rate by 20. This is all a lie. This is a fake thing. This is not real. This is my guy works at Xbox kind of situation. Critical rate increased by 20% to 30% when. So yeah, this is the Fire Lady's gun thing. Equip, activate Aftershock. Oh, okay, so this is specified for exactly after. That's so tough, man, because like this is a specific buff to like. Seems like the Gunner Lady has a lot of like Aftershock bonuses, but the Mech Lady applies
since
to
you do have
people.
Fufu and Lighter, probably use both with Evelyn until you get Astra Yao.
Yeah, but it's sometimes always tough, because I feel like Caesar. Caesar is just such a good character to have on any of those characters, so you just don't, as a quality of life, like you don't have to think about getting hit, you're basically unkillable. It's like Zheng Li, so I have that in there too, and I'm like, what to take away? Probably Caesar. But anyways, dealing fire damage equal to attack of 15 to 25. Yeah, this weapon doesn't look as important to me. Even the like Aftershock bonus of 20 to 30 is not earth-shattering, and the 15% fire damage, unless it stacks, can gain 1 at most. Stack within 30 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Is the critical rate increased by... Oh, it's only critical rate. It's also energy recharge.
Lone Syndicate said Orphe engine is like Trigger engine, where it's only gonna get used by the character it was made for.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, hers. Oh, yeah, Orphe. I thought, yeah. Oh, her weapon seems very specific. I can't believe this, man, but I feel like I can't read that. Increases basic attack damage by 20 when equipped by the attacker character. Using a special attack skill or ultimate furthers the basic attack damage increase, rapidly triggering resets the duration. I wonder if that's good for the revamped of Sambi. I know it's meant for the fire attack lady, the fire tail lady, I think. But anyways, maybe not. I don't know. The other one is when the equipper is a supporting character and uses a special skill, attack skill, ultimate or something, damage dealt by all of the squad members increases by 18% for 25 seconds, repeatedly triggering reset duration passive effect The same name, do not. Oh yeah, so you just basically do 25% damage to all enemies. Like that's all of your squad members gain that. That's pretty fucking huge, and 20% energy recharge is awesome. This is a really good like basic. Like I can give this to any attacker or basic attacker, sorry, and that would do pretty good. But like 20% damage on top of 15% damage for basic attacks. I guess that's not exactly where Sambi's damage comes from though. It's not basic attacks. It's after a shock stuff. So it's probably still not the best for her, but still, that's like a good. If you have a DPS. Seems like a pretty good basic thing to throw on them. Do you get another 20%? You get 40% plus the 15%? Yeah, further does it. That's insane. Yeah, damn. Anyways, yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but I think we're going for Weird Gundam Lady. Not only because it's like the only way I can kind of get my cool big ass robot menacing looking character. So yeah.
McFlufferkin said, I'm gonna have a blast with these two and Trigger. We'll probably try them with Anby too.
Well, yeah, especially if they're saying that Ambi's getting like an adjustment. It sucks though because I wonder how much of an adjustment that's going to be
Lone
made.
Syndicate said Seed buffer that why she pair well with Orphe, so my guess is you're gonna need either Seed or Orphe's engine to make Orphe a viable option.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Orphe to me seems way more particular. Like that's why I'm like, maybe it's not worth going for Orphe. Maybe it's worth going for Weird Mecha Lady because Orphe does seem like she plays into Sambi, but like I don't know until I see that buff for Sambi. And also think it's not that like I don't want to get Sambi or like make her good or get Orphe, but I feel like Orphe is directly tied to Sambi being good, and Mecha Lady Seed is good for like making everyone seem good. Because I think Orphe gives an attack bonus, but she also does like additive damage on whatever you're playing just in the team. But the Mecha Lady seems like she can also do like some fucking crazy shit, but also she gives like I think critical damage increase and attack increase. Maybe she doesn't do as crazy damage, but that's kind of fine when you're already playing with like Sambi, which I don't like. Like some people really like playing sub DPSs and shit. I have never liked that. I've always liked maining one DPS and just continuing to go with that one. Usually, the only exception being Withering Waves, where I have like Brant and Shang Li, just because they have really good. They feel like a perfect seesaw of like do this and then do that and then do this and do that, and by the time you do this is back, and you can like quickly swap those characters. Whereas in Zenless there's like you're sometimes devouring resources by switching to characters because you're using like your parry or something. I don't know, it just doesn't feel quite as satisfying in Zenless to me. But that's a lot to think about, man. I don't know which one. That's
Lone Syndicate said Orphe will be good for other attackers, while Seed will mainly be good Anby and Orphe.
Let me read that again. Orphe will be good for other attackers, while Seed will mainly be good for Anby and so I'm opposite. I thought it was the other way
said,
around.
yeah, both of these two look fun as hell to play.
Yeah, I know. So I thought Orphe will be good for all attackers, while only Seed will be mainly good for Anby. And I thought it was the opposite. I thought Orphe, the gun lady, was only good for Sambi because she specifically calls out after shock damage increase, and Seed, the Mecha Lady. Mecha Lady seemed like she gave a critical damage increase and a attack increase at a default, you know? But maybe I misunderstood that. Also tired for like weird computer disconnecting sound. It's because my headset's still plugged in and I gotta do something before the stream, so I can't unplug it. Which one are you going for, Raid? Are you going for Mecha Lady or are you going for the other person? Also, I'm just logging into Zenless just so I don't forget to do the thing again. You put it off to put the damn codes in there and then you miss them. Because stuff happens, life happens. It's really annoying, the stupid disconnecting thing from the computer. Really annoying. Both? You going for both of them? Like going for both meaning I'm spending some money, Grin, or like also you guys can see the dimensional tear in the wall. It's fine. Both is a little crazy. Both is a little like I'm just gonna. But I don't know if you're spending money on it. Okay, I might get a little more over. There we go. Are you spending some dollar bills, or are you just thinking about it, or have you saved enough? I have a whopping, measly, filthy 16k gems in this game. Nothing, otherwise known as zilch. But yeah, redeem code, this, paste, redeem, woohoo! Is there only one code? 300, hell yes. Also, I gotta do all these events. The one I might have to skip because it's just such a massive amount of story. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. It's one of this one. This one is, I had 2 days to fucking run through the entire main story branch and then also get this. So I don't know, man. A lot of gems have been left on the table this time around, which is rough. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the stream. Tomorrow is a day.
Fetus said no, not nothing. Grin. Next to nothing.
Next to nothing. Yes. Not quite, but mostly no. Raid says, I've already prepped around 30. Okay, so you're ready to rip. You're not even, yeah. You're like, let's go. Both, I've already prepped 30K, and I'm probably going to get some more. Again, is that prepped as in like you've done all the events and saved?
Lord
or have you
Blazefire,
just
1985, said bye for now.
Bye for now, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we are winding down. I do believe Fluff is going to be streaming after this. I think he's still playing Cyberpunk, so hopefully go and support him in everything he does. Yes, I am going to be ending the stream, but I will be...
Raidnade said, great stream as always,
so
Grin.
I appreciate you, buddy. But I can't wait to stream tomorrow. It is going to be finishing off our extravaganza of... A Risk of Rain 2, which, dude, what a great game. I'm happy you guys showed me that. There's very few times you guys have shown me a game where I'm like, because I usually try to look into it, and I'm like, is this going to apply to me? And also, you guys know me way better than a lot of people. So, yeah.
Lone Syndicate said, see ya, Grin, wonderful stream.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. Hope I can see you again. And goodbye for now. Also, go check out Fluff Stream. I probably should have rambled more, because now I have to go find Fluff Stream and slap it on in there, and it's going to be a weird hang time. You could just click on Fluff's name, and it'll zip and zap you right to the stream. But instead, we're doing this whole long-winded thing. Also, shout out to Fluff for streaming and also managing to keep playing a RPG at the same time and all of these. Whole bunch of shit. It's just crazy. The amount of, continuing to multitask is wild. Anyways, all right, I'm in the stream. Love you to bits. Hope I can see you again. Goodbye for now.